What's up, YouTube? How's everybody doing today? Who that Comics Moves coming at you? This is gonna be doing some boxing up some stuff. Excuse me. This boxing up some stuff. People bought on eBay, so I'll be doing that, and I'll be packing up some books to go to CGC, showing off some books really quickly that were pressed by Mr. Strictly Comics. So that's all I got planned today. But as you guys might have seen, if you saw the intro, I'm going to be doing an auction a little bit later. Probably in a couple of hours, is what I'm saying. Yeah. So be doing a little auction in a couple hours, about 5 Central my time. And no plans. I don't have any guests. But basically a little surprise auction. Not going to be on Strictly Comics tonight. I got benched. Call me the bench warmer. So I got benched this weekend. So I'm going to do a little auction on my channel. And I'll show some different things. Some slabs, some raw books. What's up, Chad Fisher? What's up, Z Collects? Wilbert. I'm just going to highlight you guys while I'm doing this tape, packing this tape. So what's up? Thank you guys for stopping in. Let me change this banner. I can change it to what it was before, I think. How do you do that? Let's see. I'll go back to the default. There we go. I'll put it back to the other one whenever I do the auction. But yeah, so I won't be on there, but that's why I said I'll do my own little thing. But I have like a book I'm raffling off. So I do have that. I only have 3 spots left, matter of fact, which is kind of crazy. Only 3 spots left on that. So I'll probably show that off a bunch. Probably I'll show that off a little bit later here. And then I'll probably show it off a few times on the auction. See if we can close that out. But as I'm taping this. But if anybody has anything to talk about, anybody wants to jump in and just chill, not a problem. Like I said, I'm just packing stuff up, chatting, talking. I'll show off the book that it's going to be raffled off. It's a Venom 7 CGC 9.8 Crane cover. First appearance of Dylan Brock in a cameo. Hard to find book. They sold out immediately when they got released from Frankie's Comics. So 9.8. I had 1 left. Only 3 spots left. Matter of fact, only 3 spots left. So you can go to my IG if you want to claim. Or if you want to claim here, not a problem. I think spot 1 and 10 are left for sure. I don't remember what's the other spot. I think 9. It might be 1, 10, and 9. Or 1, 9, and 10. But I know 1 and 10 are available. So just decided to come on here, like I said, pack some stuff up before the auction so I can get that done and get on here and sell some books a little bit later. At the work last night, I know they had a lot of shows last night. Missed a lot of them. Shout out to Spine Ticks on their 250 subscriber. What's up, DLE, bro? I know you tried last time, but they only have 3 spots left. Only 3 spots left for the Venom 7. Don't let Jay Blitzman win it. Don't let him win another one. Yeah, so let's get this here. But yeah, shout out to Spine Ticks. I think they did a 250 subscriber contest. So shout out to those guys. I wasn't able to make it on the show, but I was able to watch maybe like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. So definitely shout out to those guys. Hopefully you probably see me on there more often. Shout out to Sith Lords, Lady Sith Lord, and all the crew over there, Sparks Comics and stuff. So you might see me more. Might be on there more often. Might be on there more often. Your boy Free Agent Free agent stripes might be gone. His free agent stripes might be gone. Long person who's been on the YouTube for a long time, has been a free agent for a very long time. You got all these new groups, all these new channels, but you know, I've been very methodical picking what group I want to hang out with. So I'll pop into other groups. You know, I couldn't join the scumbag crew. That you know they didn't want to. They don't want to give me the application. So you know, I continue to be a free agent. So might be a regular on there. We'll see. It's up to Sith Lord and the crew. It's up to them. You know, it's there. But me and Sparks are supposed to do some stuff so they can share on the channel. Whenever we both are available. So we'll see how that goes. But I'll tell you, they have some of the best probably behind the scenes chat after the show's over on that and with those guys. So, you know, I always tell people sometimes the backstage behind the scenes stuff is better than what's actually on the show. You know, you get to talk, you know, meet people, you know, more personal things of that nature. So, but I know I'm probably going to try to have something together because they already almost at 300. And if they do 500 subscriber giveaway, I'll definitely be around for that one. And definitely try to give something away for that one. So I hope everybody's doing good. I know it's like football Sunday. My team doesn't play till later. So got a few more slabs that I'm going to probably try to move. And that's about it. So bam, done already. It's definitely in the brother. Wait, what is this you talking about? Is that you're definitely in the brotherhood. We're still working on what to call our cult. What's up, Stay Puff? Oh, Stay Puff, shout out to you, man. He sent me a link. I think it was yesterday, Stay Puff, right? To your show and stuff. But I was sleeping because I had to work nights yet last night. So I was like, I was in the bed until about like 2 p.m. Just to try to prepare my body for that late night working. So shout out to you, man. I didn't watch the show yet, but I appreciate you sending the link. If I didn't have to work, I'd have definitely been there. No, I'd have been there. I don't know what to call a group, man. Two brothers. I think he in reference to like people, I guess turtle collectors, maybe. If that's what you're talking about. I don't know. It's a good question. What to call? And see, when I pack stuff, I add a little tape on the corners. And the reason being is because sometimes this glue doesn't stick all the way. You see how it's kind of like coming off a little bit. And when I put that tape a little bit on the corners, that actually helps it more. In my opinion, it helps more. Some people don't like using no extra things. Like I'm just going to use what they give me, but it doesn't hurt me that I use like a little, like literally a little strip of tape to secure it more. So Big Will says, send him the link. I'll send you the link. Let me get this last little piece of tape on there. Like I said, this is just chit-chatting, packing. That's one eBay item on, and now after that, I have to pack the CGC. DS said I do the same with the priority boxes. Don't fully trust the glue. Yeah, that's the only thing. Because like I said, you can, when you push it down, you can see the glue is not fully secured or, you know, fully trustworthy. You see, I know I got Big Will's. There we go. Anybody else want me to send them the link? Anybody else want me to send them the link? Last call. Anybody else? Anybody else want me to send them the link? I'll press the wrong button. All right, so let's see. Man, shout out to Jay Blitz, man. He got those Blitzorama boxes. So far, like all of them actually been really good. So I think he loaded them up. I should get mine next week. I kind of reserved one. After I get paid. Thank you to this overtime because your boy made like 5 bills on one night. So yeah. So this is my stuff from Strictly Comics. What's up, Guy Forge in the house? What's up, sir? How you doing? My last little Maestro books guy going sent me. That's gonna actually get packed up with these to get sent off to CG State. Where are they actually? My last 2 are getting sent off to CGC. It's a trade dress and the Virgin. So hopefully those come back 9.82. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, Kevin. So I can give you guys a list. I don't see anybody else asking for the link. So I'm just going to send it to Big Will. Yeah, so, and guys, man, if you want to do a trade or something, bro, I mean, if you don't have it, you want to do a trade and do something with it, man. When those come back, it'd probably be like a month because they're like 26 days behind on Modern. And let me know, man. I don't mind trading. If you just want a trade dress, well, we'll work something out, bro. I'm easy to work with. You know, this definitely hit me up if you really are. I know you always clown about it in the chat, so I don't know, you know, how real it is, but you know. But as we're waiting on Big Will, I'll do this. We'll stop this. We'll do this because this is what's going on this evening. Be prepared. Yeah, that's what I wanted to show. And to add my buddy, who's probably chilling, packing stuff like me. You know, Big Will, how you doing, sir?
Hey. How's it going?
I'm hanging in there, chilling, packing up some eBay sales, and then packing up some CGC stuff that I got from Strictly Comics. So we'll see how it goes while I get my headset ready. So, yeah, I got some books back from Strictly Comics that I'm sending out to CGC.
Nice.
Yeah.
I've been working on my wall.
I see that. So now people can say, how much is that?
Yeah, I'm going to try and get with Bueller. He's the only other person I know that has a timeless variant backdrop. And see if I fill the rest of these in. But I already decided the FF is going to be my 4 corners.
Oh, okay. All FFs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I mean, it's gonna look. I haven't seen Bueller stuff. I haven't been watching it as much as I used to.
Well, he's big enough you don't feel like you have to. You know, you can lax on him and Reggie and Comic Tom a little bit.
Yeah, those are big time guys. They don't need my views. I actually been watching the guys Spine Ticks. That's what I've been watching. Yeah, I've been watching them. I was on their show a couple times.
We'll check that out.
Yeah, Spine Ticks and Stay Puft. Obviously, I missed the show yesterday.
Yeah,
I probably watch that tomorrow when I'm not doing nothing.
Yeah, I was on there. It was pretty good, but it was actually one of our shorter episodes.
Yeah, so it was like 2 hours. That's all it was in, huh?
Yeah, and that was a short one. Normally we'll go like 3, 4.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we've gone 5 hours before, but
yeah, I remember. I think when I was on there, we went at least 3.
yeah.
What's up, Ruben Guzman?
But I was just sitting in the chair watching YouTube. You came up, and I was thinking about getting me something to eat.
You could have went and got you something to eat and come back.
Well, I'm still going to do that, but I thought I'd come on and say hey.
Yeah,
I don't have anything until tonight.
Yeah, I might sell some books in a couple hours. That's as much as I probably will do.
We got D&D tonight.
Yeah, I'm only gonna do like maybe 2 hours.
So what was that? Like 2 rounds?
Well, no, it's only gonna be my. So far, it's only myself. I didn't invite anybody, so it'd probably be like 1,000 rounds.
Oh, you mean it's your channel?
Yeah, that's what my turn is by myself.
Oh, I thought you were on Strictly.
No. I made a joke earlier. I got benched. I got benched off of Strictly today. I got benched. I'm the bench warmer today. No, I'm just gonna do something on my own channel for a couple hours. If somebody gets some good deals, they get some good deals. I haven't any plans to invite anybody. That's why I said only a couple hours. If anybody did come, I wouldn't keep it. I would keep it less than 3 people total.
Yeah.
So then you can go through it quickly. 2 hours done. So I'm trying to figure out how to get this tape on.
But I just yesterday I went to a shop and I picked up a bunch of newsstand spawn for Tacoma.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna send those out to him. Yeah, he's apparently trying to collect the whole run in newsstand.
I didn't even know he was trying to collect the whole run in newsstand.
Well, apparently he is. Which if he just wanted spawn, it'd be pretty easy. But going newsstand, some of those are going to be hard to find
and expensive.
There's really only 2 that are, or 3 that are, well, maybe 4 that are expensive. You can count it on 2 hands, but they're all going to be hard to find.
Yeah, well, the reason why I said some the ones that are expensive to me are probably the key ones.
Well, 110, that one where he's an angel, and probably
I have that one. Yeah, the Archangel spawn. Was it
Yeah, I had a newsstand number 9, the first Angela, and it got it graded. Oh yeah, that one got it graded. Come back a 9.0 because of a lot of foxing, which you can't do nothing about. And I had to basically give it away at like $60, but yet a 9.8 is like $500 book.
and it's not like that's easy to get in the 9.8.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying. It's Strictly does great packaging. Just does it a little bit. I don't know. Let's see if we can get it. There we go. Just overdoes it a little bit. Just a little bit.
But you know how I pack. I don't use a single bit of tape.
Well, I mean, he could have did 4. I've said this before, but yeah, it's like a puzzle. You got to figure out which one to do first.
I'm always afraid when I get someone that packages like that I'm gonna hurt the comic.
Yeah, that's why I say it's like a puzzle. You got to do like one little piece at a time.
Yeah,
and take your time. And it's just not an issue. But I got to pack these back up because I'm mailing them out on Monday. So
yeah. Well, I got word Erod has both my orders now, so now I just gotta wait.
What is he, like 3 weeks? 3 weeks, 4 weeks behind?
I don't even know now. I sent him one at the beginning of the month and then one like last week, a little before. And he confirmed he has both.
Still fascinating.
notification. My 361 from CGC finally got graded and is on its way.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
DLE said he should provide instructions.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have little arrows pointing. Just pull this here. Yeah, kind of. Well, the only thing with this tape, it sticks to the plastic, so I'm gonna have to rebag whatever book this is on top.
Yeah. That's one. That's a big reason why I just say go resealable bags, because you get people that put like packing tape and stuff to close their bags, and you have to rip the comic to get it out. Basically.
Yeah, it's the tape's not bad, but it's when it's stuck to the little flaps where you seal the comic, it's just ripping it off now. So like that's what I'm gonna have to need a whole new bag and bag for them.
When I see tape like that, I just take a knife and just cut it.
Can't even
not everything. Just cut it all off and get the book out and put it in a resealable bagging board.
Yeah, I'm about to see how I'm gonna do this. Yeah. It's only one of them that's ripping. Yeah. But that's all I got going on. I haven't had much. I have to figure out how to get this out.
Yeah. Now, I didn't think you'd be able to see the whole wall there.
Yeah, you can see that whole wall.
Wow. I did not know that.
So I think it's like, basically like how you angle the camera. You angle it a certain way, you probably wouldn't be able to see as much. Yeah. I think I like how it angle up, because like on angle mine a little further up, you can see everything up there.
Yeah. Well,
but I mean, it looks. I think I can't wait to see all of them up there. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I've got to figure out which ones I'm missing. I'm missing Angel, and I think I'm missing one more. So I got to find out which ones those are that I'm missing.
Yeah, because he did them for all different titles, like.
Yeah, like every title.
Yeah, I was just like.
There's supposed to be 32. So I have 8.
Yeah, stopped selling them. Like he could have got all of them.
Yeah. Well, my shop got all of them, but some were damaged, and he had to get replacements. And looks like we didn't get one for Angel. And you know how they ship. You know, sometimes you just don't get certain books.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to figure out what one or two, possibly two, that I'm missing, and then I have everything else, including the secret variant. I have that one, and I'm probably going to give it away on the stream where I decide where everything's going.
That one.
So what are you sending to CGC? You already done a video?
Oh, not this one. No, I can show them off now. I'm just trying to get the tape off of here.
You're still working on the tape?
Damage in the books, yeah. Finally getting them out. I just gotta I'll probably I'm gonna have to remove this tape on the back too, because I don't want CGC to have trouble with that.
Man, I was using this Easy Tacker to put those things up, and then I ran out of staples and had to go with like actual nails. But this thing is nice. I like it. You just
what is that, like tack it? Oh,
yeah. Has staples in it. You can put it in whatever it'll go into. I like it. I need Sure Bonder number 3 arrows.
After this. Oh, God, this is horrible.
That's just funny to me.
Yeah, just trying to do it without damaging the book. And like it's too many to just cut. I still got stuff stuck to this one. Which this one's probably not going to be as high grade as I thought it was going to be. Okay. It's still probably be a 9.4.
Depending on what it is, that's still near mint.
That's these are all the ones I'm sending are modern.
Hey, what's up, Nola?
Hello, hola. Sorry, I got them all up. So yeah, this one's probably
Oh,
945.
Now, is that the issue one or the previous thing?
No, that's the issue one.
Okay.
That was the issue one. The reason why I say possibly a 9.4 is that's like a spine tick, like right somewhere right in that area.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, so it's something I'm probably gonna grade though. Man, so it's kind of wavy though. I don't know. I don't know why. Let's see what else.
That's book one.
Let's book one. I'm probably, like I said, I'm gonna take the tape out of all the back of these. So they got these. Oh, these kept my tape on it. Huh, I don't know.
So, is everything you bought from him going to be directly to CGC?
No, not everything. Not everything. Because I got the first Howard the Duck here, which I'm not gonna send. But this is a hip hop one hard, one of the real hard to find ones.
That one actually looks cool. I'd buy that one.
Yeah, and then I got this one, Miss Marvel 12 variants. I mean, last time I looked at it was, it was a candidate, but after looking at it after a press, it might not be a candidate anymore. So we'll see. But that's the 1 in 25 variant from Miss Marvel 12. I think first appearance of Red Dagger, and that's actually the first cover appearance of Red Widow. Also have this one, Elektra.
And what's the importance of that one, or just a nice cover?
This is a nice cover, 1 in 50. I think it's Sienkiewicz. I think it's Bill Sienkiewicz cover. 1 in 50, the raindrops and sword stuff. So. He's a 9.6 all day on that Spider-Man. You're probably right. You're probably right. And the funny thing is, wait, where's my other book? No, I'm actually missing a book. The Turtles book was supposed to be shipped to this one, but it wasn't. So I'm gonna have to figure out where that one's at. He said he put it in with this one, but it's not in with this one.
Yep. I find when I send to CGC, there are things that get 9.8 that I didn't think would, and then there are things that didn't that I'm like, that should have got a 9.8. I almost never agree completely.
Yeah, this is the first appearance of Howard the Duck.
Oh, nice.
It's probably about an 8.
To fear.
Yeah, probably about an 8 to 8.5, maybe. This one's going Alias #1.
That one's going to come back around.
So I said I might as well just send it in now, get it over with.
Yeah.
I don't know why I got 3 bags, no 3 boards in it, but hey.
Well, that makes more sense than 3 bags.
I don't know what I was going to say. Yeah, I sent this one off, but it dropped off a lot, so I probably just end up keeping it. And then I think I don't know if that's fingerprints on it or what, but yeah, probably just gonna hold on to it, put it on the side, whatever.
Well, man,
that's all the books I got.
I think it was on your auction. I sold a slab to HBM Law and a slab to 3 slabs to Silversmith. I packed them up real good, do my way too much bubble wrap method. And I go to the counter, and I don't know what happened, but they got dropped on the floor. And then I picked them up, sent them off, made sure I got insurance on them. So I'm hoping they arrive safely and intact. Or at least cracked, and I can just send that, $15 or whatever it is to reholder.
Yep. So that is my little but hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it don't crack.
Yeah, hopefully everything's fine, but I did get insurance just in case.
Yeah, I kind of
You had to come in on that. Yeah, It got dropped after it was already packed up, but I got insurance on it, so if anything happens, we're both covered. But hopefully, it should be okay. I didn't hear anything crack or anything like that.
These are getting sent off as well.
Oh, sweet, the Virgin too.
Yeah, I'm gonna send both of these off. Last time I sent 2 of them off, they came back 9.8 without a press. So I just said I'll send those 2 off too. We'll see what happens.
By the way, Jeff, I don't know if you've ever received a slab from me, but I basically put so much bubble wrap. That's all you see when you open the box. It'll be like 12 feet of bubble wrap.
And what's funny is I have this book on the list to get graded, but it didn't get shipped with dispatch. So I'm wondering if I should send one of my copies that I have, but it's not going. It might not get as good of a grade because it's not pressed.
What book?
These.
That the first April O'Neil?
No, that's the first Bebop, Rocksteady, and Crane,
Hmm.
and it's the newsstand. So, and these are probably near mint minus without a press. I'm guessing they don't have any spine ticks or anything, but I'm wondering if I should just send one of them in with the batch.
Do they both need a press or only one?
I would say, I mean, they don't have like no big old indentations, just a little kind of waviness on the. You can see it kind of the paper kind of wavy. Take one of them out since I have that one in a resealable. But I got one for 30, and I had paid up for one of them because it was a high grade. I think I paid 60 for the other one.
Oh yeah, I forgot when I got all those spawn that I was telling you about.
Mm-hmm.
Just in case.
Yeah, it needs a press and clean. The back of it, the back's a little dirty. You see it? So I probably won't send that one. I probably won't. I don't know what CG's gonna, because I don't have a copy to send since it didn't get mailed out. So have you ever sent them books that wasn't on the have not sent them books that was on the list that you want to get graded? I don't know if you can.
You mean send a book that they don't have in their system?
Well, no, like you do the list and you're like, all right, I'm not going to send this book.
Oh no, I've never done that, but I'm sure missing one is a lot different than adding one.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's what I'm assuming. That's what I'm trying. I don't know if I should do. I should just not.
I haven't, because I'm always iffy on that jacking them up in their system somehow, but it shouldn't be an issue. Anyway, I got this when I got the spawn.
Oh, let me flip it.
Just in case. I always try and get me something where I could maybe make some money, just in case.
That one always. I don't know. I forgot what it sells for. What's up, Gorilla Tide?
Like $380.
Oh yeah.
It needs a press though, for sure. So at some point that'll be going to get pressed and then graded.
I'll tell you this: the other Turtles book I have.
You can take me off.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the book. The other Turtles book I have. I mean, press would just flatten it out more, but I mean, it's. I'm trying to look at it and see any. Nothing wrong. I don't see anything wrong with it. I don't. It probably won't come back higher than a 9.6 anyway because it has those binary tears.
Mm. Well, I don't know. A lot of my Wolverine ones got 9.8.
Let's see if I can show it as a little tear. See it right there?
Oh yeah. Oh, that. Yeah, it may not.
So I might just send this one in anyway. It's probably the nicest one, and a press would improve it. So press wouldn't improve it.
Got Hack Gorilla Todd. What's going on?
I said, how are you? I am fine, sir. How are you? I am fine. We're just hanging out. I was just packing stuff up, unpacking some CGC books. And I'm going to be sending, some books I got from Strictly Comics, and I'm going to be sending out to CGC. So, doing that. Trying to decide should I just send this Turtles one in, since it looks the nicest of them all.
Yeah.
Even if it might not get a 9.8.
You know, all this election stuff going on. I got this in the mail. It's a ballot for the USDA. As a cattleman, former cattleman, you get to be on the Farmers Association, and we're the people who vote for the representatives to the USDA.
Hmm.
So they send me this, and I'm like, oh, okay. And then it says right here, flip to see candidates. It's one guy. Why mail out all this ballot stuff, waste money? It's one guy. I wonder.
Oh my God. Yeah, why would you? That's a lot of money they wasted just now.
I know.
It's a lot of money they wasted just now.
I
think I'm gonna take the chance.
I wonder why some people are suspicious of stuff. It's because the government does things like this. One person.
So you know how much they paid on paper, how much they paid on postage to send that off.
Yeah, and this is for the county, so that's probably at minimum 10,000 people. Probably.
And that's just the county, but that's not including everywhere else, right?
Oh, well, yeah, everywhere else. I mean, well, who knows? There might be other candidates for other counties, but.
Oh, just for your county. I'm sorry, I'm thinking of something.
Yeah.
So yeah, you got 10. You said that to 10,000 people at 55 cents
for the postage at least.
Yeah.
So that wait a minute. Let me do this math. 60 cents times 10,000. Okay, that's $6,000 right there. How much you think it costs to?
But also, then you got the letter. Then you got how much it costs somebody to do it. Like, you have to pay somebody.
Yeah, maybe like another 50 cents for everything else.
Probably so. Probably another 50 cents for the packing material. Then, how long do you think?
Pay somebody to. Well, no, the post office delivers.
Well, they deliver, but the government had to drop it off.
Well, true. So that
and somebody worked on that. They didn't just get made out of thin air. So somebody
involved probably. Let's add another $1.
I was gonna say whatever somebody gets paid, put 8 hours of work into it, because it's probably more than 8 hours of work.
Well, how about another 50 cents a ballot then? So that'd be $16,000.
Yeah. To send off for one candidate,
which is basically a waste.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't like the presidential election where you can, write in Bubba Hotep if you want to do a write-in.
Mm-hmm.
It's who's the candidate and that's it, and it's either Daryl or the other Daryl.
Yep. Oh my God.
That
just proves the point that it doesn't matter who's in office. It's always a waste of money somewhere.
Mm-hmm. I think I found I forget what year it was, but the government spent like $800,000 on a study to determine if a study was wasting money.
That's why I was laughing. It makes sense because I guarantee you, like he said, they're gonna pay somebody to count those ballots. Somebody's gonna have to count them.
Got more than $16,000 in.
Oh, you're probably looking at about $30,000 all in.
But yeah, I read there was like almost $1 million spent on a study to see if the U.S. wasted money on studies.
Oh my God! You just shake your head like this is.
And,
You like
and
it.
that's Democrat and Republican right there. That's just throughout. We have
Yeah.
examples of that in
But
picking.
yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter on that. It's always a waste. It's always what they call it government waste. It's always government waste. Always. So it's just kind of funny. Always funny. So the
Yeah,
version
well,
is funny.
NYC, I don't know if you saw, but yeah, we're okay with people pay to like count and everything. But it's just I got this ballot in the mail for the USDA, and here are all the candidates. It says flip to see candidates. It's one guy.
And the funny thing is, the back says candidates, and it has one guy.
Yeah, I know. There's no parentheses or anything. It's just one guy.
Candidates. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's just silly.
But,
But to answer your question, I have your package. I'm going to do unboxing separate, probably tomorrow or so. So I do have it. Thank you. I think it's from the contest. His giveaway. So yes, I will do an unboxing. I just literally got up and said, "Let me put some books together and get these ready to be shipped out." So I'll just let people know to do my grade analysis. I'm hoping, I'll say the alias, I'm hoping a 9.8.
oh, he says you have an A-OK in there as well.
Okay. I'm definitely I wanted to do it separate unboxing for it. So, because the giveaway. So definitely gonna do that. This one I'm hoping for 9.6. Anything better would be awesome. Same thing, 9.6. Anything better would be awesome. 9.6. Anything better would be awesome. Same thing with this one, 9.6. And these I'm hoping for 9.8. So I'm, nothing under a 9.6 for all of these books. That's what I'm hoping for. Because I see some little imperfections, and some of them, nothing that would be major of not getting a 9.6, but I could be wrong. But
Well, I hate to hop on and hop out, man, but I just wanted to say, hey, talk to somebody. I got D&D later tonight, and I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go get something to eat.
we'll get you something to eat, man.
I always find that I always hate mentioning that, hey, I'm leaving to find something to eat, because I know you see this gelatinous, fat, consumed person sitting here, and you're like, oh yeah, he's got to go get something to eat. I actually am hungry because I haven't eaten.
I'm not saying either.
I'm just.
I went to Taco Bell earlier, so I didn't choose very well. So it's not like I'm gonna say anything. Yeah, my choice was not great. So
it's just funny to me when someone's like, "I'm hungry," and then you sit at them and they take up 12 rows. So anyway, I'm
all right.
Hey, Nola's asking for an invite, man.
I'll see you one, Nola. I'm just hanging out for a little while I'm packing stuff up. So appreciate it, Big Will. Talk to you later. I'll definitely check out the D&D. They're on doing D&D every Sunday, right?
Yeah, except on occasion, like next Sunday, something's come up, so we won't. But pretty much every Sunday night.
All right. So I'll see you later.
White whales. Yeah. See you.
All right. Just me. And while I'm trying to send this off to Nola, you guys check this out.
All right. Hi, I'm Ken Lashley. You're watching Who Dat Comics. Who Dat?
Yeah, even Ken Lashley likes my channel, man. So, yeah, I'll probably do, like I said, do a little auction later. I'll probably show off my what is going on? All right, there we go. I don't know how much longer I'll be on here, but like I said, I have one more thing to pack up. So and we'll go from there. But this is what we got going on tonight. Yep, that was that. So, yep, a little couple hours from now, basically, gonna be doing a little small auction, claim sale, whatever have you. I still have this available on my IG. Venom 7 Clayton Crane cover 9.8 Frankie's Comics edition. This is a trade dress, but only have 3 spots left on the raffle. 3 spots left, and then it'll be closed out. So if anybody wants to join on that, you can claim now. It's, I think, another spot 1 and 10 available. I think 9 as well. So it's $40 a spot, but only 10 spots, so you have a good chance of winning. So go back to my packing. What's up, man? How you doing?
What up? What you up to?
Just packing some stuff up. So I just said I might as well get on camera and pack it up. I packed up somebody bought some from eBay, got that done, and now I'm packing up the CGC stuff, which I might not send off the Turtles book because I think they need to be pressed. So
Yeah, I'm kind of doing the same thing, sorting through a bunch of shit, trying to figure out what to send. I've got a pile that isn't getting any smaller.
Yeah, and it's only the more the pile gets any bigger, it gets more expensive. So
Now, I have one advantage. I have 25 press credits with my guy. So
okay.
I don't have to pay for that. And I've never used the original 150 I sent to CGC, so I've still got that to spend. Hey, stop it. Ripley, stop.
Uh-oh. She talking smack.
She gets all riled up when people walk by outside.
What's up, Joker M21? How you doing, sir?
Damn, Joker, how you been, bro?
It's just Joker. You don't have to growl.
Oh, you can still hear her? Ripley, stop. Yeah. Relax.
Just relax. Take a breath. It's gonna be all right.
Right?
It's gonna be all right. Oh. Yep. So I know. Well, if you got 20, well, it'd be good. Well, you know what you can do, because I did it with the recent batch I just sent them. You do your CGC list, like all the books you send it. Yeah, I send it with him to press it, and he'll just mail it all.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about.
So, and he's pretty quick. I mean, I got some credits left with him. How many do I have left? I have 25, but I got probably got like 7 or 8 left. You know, good little amount. So, what's up, Tacoma? Hello.
What's up, Ian?
So yeah, I'm waiting on the first batch I sent him ever to come back, and I'm hoping that is back in the next. I mean, it's been a good little while, but you never know with CGC for how long they're gonna take with stuff. So I don't know if they're gonna be done this week or it might be another 3 weeks. It's either this week or 3 weeks. That's what's crazy. The stuff I sent him.
I mean, that's why I haven't sent anything off. I just, and it's weird because the longer I wait, the longer it'll take to get them back. And if I would have sent them off when I first wanted to, they'd probably almost be back by now.
They probably would have been back by now.
Yeah, shut up.
Because I know when I sent off those Maestros, probably around that time, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, they would those Maestros came back pretty quickly. Then they got okay, let me see, hold up. Let's make this. Let's do this. Do this. That was out your Blitz-O-Rama box?
Yeah, that's the Blitz box. Everything else was I don't know, pretty average. But I didn't know anything about this book. But
you looked it up?
Yeah, it's got some heat to it. So probably send that one in.
Jesus, that's like a $200 book by itself.
Right?
Raw.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Look, I'll be completely honest, and Jay Blitz, if you happen to watch this, or if you're in the future,
he probably will. He watches.
So I got the box. I was contacted you to see if you wanted to do an opening on your channel. You were busy, so I just went ahead and did it on mine. I opened it up. And I went through the whole thing, and once again, because I had no clue about what this was, that's just from a time frame when I was completely out of comics. I was pissed because everything else in it was. I mean, here, hold on. Where's the rest of that shit? All right.
That's funny.
So this is everything else that was in it. So
Tomb of Dracula.
Mediocre Tomb of Dracula, a Walking Dead of nothing. Again, nothing. This is actually a decent book. It's a unofficial cameo of the first Justice League Dark appearance, but
yeah.
Another Walking Dead that's not much. Tomb of Dracula with a blade on the cover, and then a Baby Teeth 1 signed by Donny Cates. So, yeah, I was unhappy until I looked up that Bloodstone book, and I was like, all right, that's fair. So I give Jay Blitz credit. Books, the box was good.
That's why, like, sometimes, like, I have to say, so far I've seen people open them, and I've seen them do the randomizer for people to open. All of them actually been pretty good. Even if you don't know a certain book, and then you look it up, you're like, oh, okay, all right, because I mean, that's I don't know.
Dude's got a shit ton of book. So.
Yeah. So I don't know what that slab goes for, but I mean, it's probably at least $100 slab.
Right.
I mean, because it's CBCS, and get stuff signed by them. It's not cheap like CGC. So
yeah, it's
especially if it's verified. Is it verified or witness?
No, it's verified.
Verified. Yes, $25.
Oh no, I'm sorry. It's witness.
Oh, okay. I was about to say because it was verified. That's $25 off top right there.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I like that they verify stuff, but man, that gets expensive if you got more than one signature. I mean, 25 and then 15 for each one after that. So any of those books you see, the people who have the 20, 30 signatures, like everybody, the Skyline variants, I would never get that certified. It'd be like $400, $500. So yeah. But hey, shout out to CBCS because they're doing a 30% off grading. Oh, that's my paperwork I was looking for.
Are they?
Yeah, if you send something in that's graded by another company, they're 30% off. 30% off. Not as good as CGC was doing, because I remember when CGC first did it, it was 50% off. If I think correctly.
So what else you got going in? What you think about sending them?
Besides those, because I already sent off some books. I mean, stuff I'm gonna send off is gonna be a while because I got so much stuff waiting on. Let's go. I got the little list here. That's on eBay. All right, here we go. It's only like 2 books, but I'm not doing this one until he does a signing. So let's see. I only have a couple books, so it's this one. Probably like a candidate, 90 candidate. So I've been holding off on that one because I'd rather get him to sign it. Oh, Todd McFarlane. Now this one I bought on the auction. Man, I can't believe what this sells was raw. Second print of Kanan 1. So I ended up getting this with a whole bunch of other Kanans. I sold the other ones because I wanted to only wanted this one. So after I did the calculations of what I sold the other lots for and got this one, I only spent like $30.
Nice.
And this is like basically $100 book or more on eBay raw. So got that. That's why, hey, anytime you see those lots, man, especially on the auctions, people put up lots. Do your calculations. Say, hey, I only want this book, but hey, what if I sell the other ones? Then you see where you get your money back. What else do I have?
I miss the days where, you know, multiple second printings and third printings were valuable.
Oh, here's my Strange Academy. I'll probably eventually send off, but I'll probably go to Comic Book _ Pressing and let him press them out, and then I'll decide. But that's some Strange Academy 1 first print. I got this. Well, not that one. Well,
That's
hey, this one. This one is the first appearance, though, I don't think. That's not the one I want.
That's the newest issue, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the newest one, but that's not the one I want to send off, though. I don't know where I put it. No, but no, I actually had the 1 in 25 for this that I might actually get pressed and sent off because somebody said it was like the first. I haven't read it yet. It says like a first appearance in key book or something.
I think they introduced the bad guys finally.
Yeah, which hey, that's good. That's good stuff because everybody's on that talk of it be a TV show and all this, that, and the other. You got to have bad guys. So probably number 1 and number 4 would be the most expensive books if they ever did a TV show. This is the 1 in 25 that I want to send them number 4. So, and what's so funny, I didn't get it from the shop. I don't think they had it. They did.
If they did, it didn't make it to the shelf because.
Yeah, I didn't. I bought this from an eBay because it got damaged. It has like a little crease. You might not be able to see it, but it has like a little crease. Oh, there you go. You see it?
Oh yeah.
It doesn't break color, so I got it for $5. So I was like, I'll take that for $5 and press it out and see what happens, especially if it's a key book, you know. So that's some of the Strange Academy stuff I'll probably eventually send out, but I ain't in a rush because I have the one book I wanted to get graded, and the other ones can wait. But,
yeah, I'm hunting down some Department of Truth shit, and then once I get some of that stuff in, I'll probably send some stuff off.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm doing the Strange Academy stuff. Yeah, if I can slowly get some stuff, the prices are actually dropping on certain keys of that run.
Yeah.
I
mean, Jesus, those books were 100% speculative value, and they were going for $400 or $500.
Yeah,
Some of them.
And the funny thing is, if they do like a TV show, Disney Plus, it'll be a while, but if they actually do one, they'll jump back up higher than that.
Sure, it will. But there's 4 issues.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't even have a story yet.
I've seen them do freaking TV shows with 1 issue.
Yeah, fair enough.
You know.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw, but Key Collectors announced that the Department of Truth is apparently getting big timed.
Yeah, I think I did see that. And I shook my head when I saw it.
Yeah? It seems like a perfect movie for nowadays. All the conspiracy.
Yeah. But I mean, they quickly jump on, like you said, that's only 1 or 2 issues.
Yeah.
They quickly jump on stuff like that. I mean, saying that this, that, and the other, you know what I mean? So it's like come on. I mean, that's a perfect, but just like the other one is a perfect TV show, just because it's perfect, it's going to be a while.
Right.
It's going to be, it doesn't, even if Department of Truth gets greenlit, we're looking at 2 years at the minimum.
Yeah. Still COVID and all that shit.
Yeah. So you got 2 years in the minimum. If it's the Disney stuff, they can actually say, we're going to do a TV show at Strange Academy on Disney Plus. Guess what? It won't be here around for at least 4 years.
Right.
Because you got all the other stuff that they're trying to do, you know.
Well,
and then you gotta.
I'm just trying to buy some stuff to stick in a box and hang on to for a couple of years, you know.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, that's why I did the 1 in 25. I graded that. You know, I think that's the only one I have that's actually graded. So I got that one. And the other one, the raw copy of number 1, nothing else. Hey, that's one that you don't have to rush to get it graded, but definitely get it graded. It's still selling for like 300 plus, 98.
Yep, that's in the pile.
Yeah, it was what 500, but when you didn't pay more than I think I paid $20 for mine.
I paid 19 for
19
at the shop.
Yeah, I got it from El Ray Comics for 20 plus shipping. You know, I wish I would have bought the 1 in 50s he had, but he had those priced so high. He had them priced like 90, and I'm like, should have just bought it.
Yeah, I really regret not buying that one and the Peach Momoko.
Oh yeah, the Peach Mocha I could have got for 20.
Right?
I was like,
You could have got 40 for the pair.
yeah, I was like, because it was on what website it was on.
That shit blew up almost overnight. I mean, that
Yeah.
shit being
What's so funny is I could have got it for 20, and then I don't know if you saw when the price increase happened, like the next day, it was 39. It's 39. So I was like, oh man, I don't want to buy it at 39. And then it went from 39 to like 99.
yeah, I think they 100.
And I was like, damn it. I could have bought it at 20 and 39. And then it just, it's on their website for like 149 raw. And I'm like, well, I can get a freaking graded copy for like, maybe like $100 more
Right.
for 9.8. So I was like, unless they're going to have to drop the price of the raw copy, because why would I give you $150 when I can go spend a $240 and get one that's a 9.8? So
Yeah, that was just the perfect storm of hot artist, hot book.
and it actually looks good,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
what it said, whole bunch of first appearances.
Popular character on the cover.
So yeah, that was like you said, perfect storm of all the right things going along. I can't believe this book has gotten stupid crazy. Thank you, Key Collector, for screwing it up for all the turtle collectors. But yeah, they started advertising this book and it just blew up. So 9.8 listed for like 1,000 or 2,000 now. You could have got that for 200.
Well, there ain't
I
much.
wasn't buying it at a 9.8. If you notice, I've been just buying them raw.
Yeah.
For like $20. But now it's like $100 for a raw copy.
Well, I mean, there ain't much hotter than turtles right now.
I'm just happy. I mean, I'm happy I sent all of them in. I know it's going to cost me a bit, good bit of money, but I'm happy I sent them all in to get graded. I might not get them until December, end of December, or into January, but I don't. Every month, Turtles has gotten hotter and hotter, so sent off my Turtles, my number 2 first print. I had 2 number 2 first prints. And one of them, I sent one in that I didn't press myself, and then one was just raw. So we'll see what happens with that. Because if it's a 9.4, that's a $2,000 book.
Man, I can't. I can't. I always think back to 1989 when I was working in a comic book shop and all the books that I could have bought for nothing.
So yeah, but I'm just shaking my head like, man, I could have. So when you gonna send some stuff off to get?
Probably pretty soon. Like I said, I'm talking to a guy about some Department of Truth stuff right now. So if I can get that in sometime in the next week or so, I might try and. I gotta
send him a stack of stuff.
Yeah, I mean it depends on how far the 150 credit I've got at CGC goes. Probably.
All you got to do is just do the math. We probably could look it up now.
No, I'm guessing it's probably, I don't know, 8, 9.
I actually have it. I already have it saved on my computer. So right now, modern stuff, it's because you got the credit and a percentage off. So you got 10% off.
I think so, something like that.
Yeah. So you got, what is it? It's like if you do fast track, it's $30 minus 10%, so it's like $27. $27 plus the shipping. The shipping is relatively cheap if you do it. Depends on how many. If you do 5 books, 5 through 1 book is the same price, and then 10 through. If you're doing anything over 5, you might as well do 10. I
may just whip up 5 to send off real quick.
Yeah, if you do 5, the shipping's going to be the same. The price for 5 are going to be roughly around your credit price. And so basically you just have to pay for the shipping, so, and what is it, like $20 to ship 5 books, or $25, $25,
something like that.
And it's cheaper if you do UPS or FedEx. So
maybe I'll just take these 5 and send them.
hold up. Wait. There we go. All right. There you go.
So Some Skill in the Children, First Rogue, that Batman I got from Uncle Roman.
Oh, yeah.
Just because I'm curious.
I'm curious to see that Batman more. So
Yeah.
I'm curious to see, because if that sucker comes back at 9.8, Roman's going to be like, what the hell? Damn my comic shop.
It's not a 9.8, but it's clean. I mean,
What did it grade it at? 9.4?
yeah.
It's probably a 9.6 then. It's probably a 9.6.
I didn't see any spine ticks or anything. A couple of corners. Once you get them under like a magnifying glass, you can see they're a little not quite perfect.
Yeah, Wilbur's telling us some knowledge about the pricing. Wilbur says $18 for modern book. And he says UPS is $14 for the first book, $2 additional each book. Same for FedEx Ground. So there you go. And I know the United States Postal Service is one set price at $20 or $30, whatever it is. So it ends up being cheaper, I think, with them. What's that?
I don't know. I see this Batman cover going the same way as some of those Joker covers in the long run.
That's a classic cover, and so many people like it, and it's not as expensive as I thought you would think it would be.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think over time it could turn into one of those big Batman covers.
But
I mean, after all, it does have Killer Moth on it.
I wish nobody could figure that out.
It really does make you wonder, though. Everybody that's on the cover.
It didn't even look like Killer Moth. It looked like the Grinch. I was like, why is the Grinch on the cover?
What is he doing on this fucking cover?
It's not Christmas.
What are you doing here?
Oh my god, that's funny. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna send that Turtles book, even though a press could help it, but I don't think it'll get better than a 9.6 anyway. I was looking for the other book. Strictly must have forgot to send that one too as well.
Be right back.
If anybody wants to jump on and hang out, we're just hanging out. I'm about to pack up these books for CGC. Now, what's up, Choo Choo? Choo Choo has a crazy mystery box that I wish I can get into, but man, I got too many books getting graded, Choo Choo, and too much. Because so far, what I've noticed between J Blitz and Choo Choo, the value's there. I don't think I'll be able to get both of them. I'm gonna get the J Blitz because it's in that price range for me, but I won't be able to get the Choo Choo. But I'm gonna be probably doing something similar to Choo Choo's box, just because of all the slabs I have. But I won't be doing 20. I'll probably be doing 10 boxes. Probably be doing 10 boxes. And I can kind of show. Actually, I'll show a couple of the books that I might throw in for that. Where are you at? Here we go. So, yeah, like I said, I'm probably going to do the same thing, cheat you $500 mystery boxes, but I'll probably only do 10 of them. And I'm waiting on more slabs to come in. But I can show off some of the ones that I'm probably going, unless these slabs sell ahead of time, they'll probably be in these boxes. Let's see, where are my books? So, this is just a preview. It's a preview. So I got the 1 in 10. 1 in 10. Look at this. This is the 1 in 10 Spider-Man number 2. As the first appearance of Evil Miles. But 9.8 1 in 10. That's one of the books. Thinking about. Really like the books. I don't know. This is probably the only one that I probably might not make it, but all the other ones probably will. But there's gonna be like some raw books in there as well. Thinking about the Ultimate Fallout 494. So that'll be one. Now things might change if people just buy the books and I won't do the boxes, but I have 4 slabs right here, and I'm gonna have some more as well. This one as well. So you got Daredevil 131 9.0. This one might not make it because a couple people are interested. They said they had to check to make sure they didn't have the book. But if they have it, then it'll be in the box. And I'm gonna keep one of these, but I'll probably put one of them in these boxes that I have. Maybe Spider-Man number 4. 9.8, Cindy Moon becomes Silk. So those are at least 4 of the slabs. 4 of the possible slabs that'll be in the mystery box. But I'm only going to do 10 because I don't feel like doing that many of them.
Hey, send Gorilla Todd an invite.
Huh?
Send Gorilla Todd an invite.
Let's see. I wonder if you could put your email. Send me your email, Gorilla Todd. Send me your email, sir. Send me your email on IG. I'll get that up.
He's on IG. You can just send him a link there if you want.
Yeah, I could do that. Either or. It's so much easier because when you send somebody an invite here, when you do their email, I don't have to type it all in. I can just, especially if they have a Google email, it's so easy. Once I start typing it pulls up like all Gmail people.
More from the stack that needs to get graded.
Let's see.
That's the one I got from your boy.
Oh, that's from
Tony.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Is it as nice as it looked?
Oh yeah.
Okay, because I know Tony with his books, dude. He gets. I'm sending you a link, Gorilla Todd. But yeah, with his books, man, I was really trying to win a book from him, dude. Because,
well,
you know,
I got this one and that Monstrous number 1, both in that lot. The Jane Foster Thor, so.
And that was that Thor 1 with the Jane Foster.
Yeah.
Yeah, that book jumped up, went from a $40 book to I think it's a little bit more now.
Just because I don't have any graded yet.
Oh yeah. Wait, how many you have? Wait, I missed it.
That's
It's
just
just one. It's 1 in. It's 1 in 6. Yeah.
There's a couple more laying around, but those are the best of them.
Yeah, I sent my best copies and got them graded immediately. I would send those Star Wars books in with that 5.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I got to figure it out, man.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to send this one in for a while. Thor's cooled off a lot. I just think it would look great in a slab is all.
Yeah, it looked way better in a slab. It's cooled off, but still.
You know, the other Thors.
Oh yeah, yep. I was thinking about putting. I don't know if I'm gonna put my Thor in the box. I have another one I could put into a box, but I do have this Maestro. I might put the Maestro in the box. But Gorilla Todd's here. There you go.
What's up, guys?
What's up, girl with that?
What's up, Nola?
How you doing?
I'm good, man. I think this is the first. I know we follow each other on IG, but this is probably the first time we've been on seen you face to face. Good to meet you face to face for sure. Dad, good to see you. It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a minute. I mean, I'm always in something you're doing, so I'm always just watching.
We're always crossing paths. So. for sure. But
I pretty much just hang out here, so.
I'm just chilling. I'm good. It's cool seeing all. I'll tell you, I've really have a very limited experience as far as submitting books. First time I ever submitted stuff was to CBCS because it was when I still lived in Florida. And I drove some books just to the Daytona convention that I used to go to. Submitted some books, and then I had to submit a couple to CGC 2 summers ago at HeroesCon because 2 books had some issues that mechanical defects in the slabs. And then I've sent some through a store here in Vegas that does like signings. Like submitted them for signature series, but I've never really sent books like packaged and sent books off to see myself.
I've done it
once.
I've done it a few times. It's not difficult. If you don't do it as often, I know the first couple times I've done it, I'm like nervous as can be. You just want your books to make it there.
Yeah.
And then if you want them to make it there, you don't want somebody like, I've gotten stuff shipped in. I've shown them on my channel, stuff stepped on. And you're like, they don't damage it.
Yeah, I mean, I've shipped plenty of books. I mean, I know I'm confident in my ability to pack a book and whatnot. There's so much unknown. Like packing the books up, hoping it's like you got to pack them right. Plus, you got to have chance on your side. You got to have good fortune.
Well, see, my name is Chance, so I'm good.
He's always on his side.
It never fails to amaze me in this entire community. This IG/YouTube comic community is based around sending valuable paper through the mail. I mean, it's mind-boggling thought process.
But it's always been like that because I remember when I was a kid, man, and I'd look at the Comic Buyer's Guide, and my favorite section was like pages of little like ads that people would just put in, and a lot of times they'd be handwritten, and they'd have a list of books and a phone number and an address. And it was all done through snail mail and phone calls. So we just have a little bit better technology now. And
thank God for Gemini.
You get to. It's funny. I was shipping stuff. I was selling stuff on eBay. I want to say in the early. I don't even know. It was. I got real heavy into it. I can tell you when Origin #1 came out. Because I remember I got Direct to Diamond, and that was my first order. That was one of the first books I got in. And I was literally packaging books between pieces of cardboard and a bubble mailer. And people were happy. I mean, that was probably the way to do it back then.
Do you have a spinner rack in your classroom?
Yeah, it's like a half spinner rack because from like here down is like these bags. Somebody gave this to me. So I have like comic books, and then I get like actual like Superman, Hulk, Batman. But I also use it as I got a camera here that's about to fall off. I got a camera up there. I got comic book stuff all over my room.
Nice.
Thanos poster right there, and Spider-Man over there, and
I saw the fire extinguisher in the whiteboard, so I figure you're in your classroom.
yeah, I'm definitely Darth Vader, and I got my Marvel 80 Years poster up there.
What's funny is the insurance companies do recommend having a fire extinguisher in your house. So I didn't expect nothing. I didn't expect nothing of it.
Yeah, well,
It's not the fire extinguisher; it's the little built-in.
it's like mounted in the wall, like and if you look like a wood panel door, it just it's screaming.
Who displays a fire extinguisher in their house?
Like that is the centerpiece of my. I really hate the Human Torch, so that's my centerpiece.
There you go.
I don't hate the Human Torch, but
It's okay if you do. He's not real.
yeah, exactly.
Johnny Storm.
No,
He's a dick.
what did I say? I was. It was something. Oh, somebody was selling on my auction yesterday. Somebody was selling some old Disney books, some old Disney books, and one was Mickey in bed, like he's got a cold or something, with the thermometer in his mouth up over the covers, and somebody's like, "Uh-oh, Mickey's got COVID," and I was like, "Yeah, I don't think Mickey can get COVID." And then people were like, "Yeah, I don't know if Mike can get it." And I'm like, "No, I think it's because he's an imaginary character." So he's like kind of immune to that. Kind of your point.
Mickey got COVID. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, he has DC. He has Warner Brothers COVID.
So, yeah, I'm cutting back on my auctions too. I don't know, just.
Well, you started doing your own thing, didn't you?
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing for right now. I mean, I'm not saying I won't do any other auctions. I'm just saying, for right now, I'm just doing my own thing. And we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I mean that's Who Dat does his every couple weeks or so. I tend to hop on. Sometimes I sell stuff. Sometimes I don't.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
I don't know. I'm not a seller. I'm a collector.
Yeah, man, I hear you. I've been collecting. Like, I've collected books since I was 8 years old. I honestly, so I have too many, and I like to buy them, and I like to buy them by the box, by the long box, and it gets a little ridiculous.
Yeah.
When you get over a couple hundred boxes, you gotta at some point make room.
Yes, I stopped collecting in 1990 and didn't start again until about 3 months ago. So.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, I've started collecting in 88, in 83. I was 8 years old. With G.I. Joe. I collected all the way up until I was 29. I opened a shop with a buddy at 29 years old. That lasted for a couple of years. Because the way it happened was I was doing a lot of eBay, and I was doing conventions and shows and stuff. And this buddy of mine came up and he's like, "Hey, you want to open up a shop?" And I was like, "Maybe." And it happened, and then some disingenuous things happened, and it ended. So I walked away basically, and it was fine. But I put about 80 long boxes into that shop, which was my collection from 8 to 29. And then I slowed down after the shop for a while. Still collected a little, but slowed down. And then 10 years went by that I was collecting in a very much more casual way. And then one of the book I got that I brought to the convention was my Walking Dead 1. And I got a 9.9 on it. And then I basically sold that thing as fast as I could for stupid money. And that thing kind of re-energized my desire to collect, because now I'm like, wow, I can get a lot of these keys that I've always wanted that I've never had, or books I sold that I want to replace that I want again. It just fueled the fire.
Yeah, same thing for me. That's why I'm doing it now. I'm just kind of back into trying to get the stuff that I want to get, and I'm using some of this other stuff to fuel that.
That's cool.
Have the collection pay for itself.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
Where was your shop?
it was in Florida,
Where at?
in Boca Raton.
Oh, okay. Because I know you said you drove up to Daytona for something. I used to work in a comic book shop in Daytona.
Oh yeah, which one?
Cloak and Dagger.
I think I've been there. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure I've been there.
Yeah.
You know, I,
89, 90. They had 2 stores.
I lived in Florida for over 30 years, so I traveled all over, go to different comic shops, and I used to set up at MegaCon for a couple of years, 3 or 4 years, maybe 5 years. I don't know, but I do a lot. I lived in South Florida, so I do a lot of the South Florida shows.
Yeah.
I know, like the last place I went to, where did I go in Daytona? There was a Vibranium Comics, I think.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know. It's been too long for me to even remember.
You live in Florida?
I used to. I'm in New Orleans now
Okay.
for the time being.
I remember when I was in 4th grade, my 4th grade teacher, I lived in New York at the time. She would tell us about Mardi Gras because I think it was her daughter or her son. I don't remember which, but one of them lived in New Orleans, and that's where she would go to visit. And she'd bring back like the beads and stuff and give them to us as like prizes or whatever.
Yeah. Mardi Gras, it is what it is. I leave the state. Sometimes I leave the country. Yeah, I leave that all to the tourists.
Yeah, that's the alpha and omega of my experience with that.
Especially since they give us 2 days off in my job, so it's 2 days for free because of Lundi Gras, which is the Monday. Yeah, I think it's President's Day for some people, and Mardi Gras. So they give us those 2 days off. So I say, you know what? Since they're giving me 2 days off, let me take 3, or let me just take 4 more days or 5 more days off and get like a week and a half off.
Yeah, why not?
Like, so I just do that. And like last year we went on a cruise. And then we went to Disney, and then like 2 weeks later COVID hit. So so I was like, man, I'm pretty sure I was around COVID on a cruise ship and in Disney, but hey, I didn't get sick.
I was about to say, you missed Mardi Gras for a cruise ship and a trip to Disney during the COVID outbreak.
Yep. And I probably would have got sick at Mardi Gras and didn't get sick.
I don't know what would have a bigger risk factor.
Mardi Gras was big here. Mardi Gras was
I would say Mardi Gras probably has the bigger risk factor than Disney, just because they clean up so much at Disney. I mean, they're constantly picking up stuff, wiping stuff down, and this is before COVID. So now you're just implementing people wearing masks at the parks, and I'm like, so I can see that they might have never gotten, never got bad, a big outbreak there, because they were already doing the necessary stuff that they used to do to clean up.
Mm-hmm. It's interesting. Yeah, I guess you probably have more people packed into a smaller space.
Yeah. Oh, Mardi Gras, you're packed in more.
Yeah, plus alcohol, which is just
alcohol just amplifies it, and
it gives it a whole nother level of risk.
Yeah, you're drinking like, oh man, this is all good. You want some? I don't even know who you are.
Mardi Gras is ridiculous.
Like, it's funny. I was with my buddy. Who was I with? It was my buddy and some girl he was hanging out with. We were in the elevator. We were at an elevator at a casino, and there was a dude with like a bottle of something, and he offers us. And me and my buddy are both like, "No, thank you." And then the girl he was with like drank some. Like, really? You have no idea who that guy is. You just don't. It's just. Not even like really like I don't. Before COVID, I wasn't like care, but like I'd rather not drink from the same drink as somebody else. You know, it's just
That's just something you know. Normal people don't do. Let's just say it. Normal people don't do.
yeah.
You know. So that's all I can say. Normal people do not do. We don't just be like, oh, let me just, I mean, like, and it's different because I played sports, right? We never drunk after each other, but we had, you had your own little sports bottle, but you didn't put it on your lips,
Yeah.
So I mean,
Water.
yeah. So I mean, that's different because there's no backwash. Nobody puts their mouth on it. That's the closest I've done when I was playing sports, doing it. And then when you played football, we had these, I forgot what they called them. It was like, I don't know, it reminded me of like a cow type thing because there's like little hoses and you grab the hose and you squirt the water in your mouth. But that was as far as close as I got to drinking after somebody.
When I was in school, they just poked holes in the hose and let the water squirt out, and that's how you drink water on the football field. Until they realized there was stuff growing in the hoses that would make everybody sick.
I think it's cute that they let you guys have water.
It's Florida. It's hot.
And Louisiana, it's hot.
It's the same. You got the same humid.
I just my coach old school fucking water is weakness bullshit.
Well, okay. Until you're dehydrated and you're passed out.
And people started dying on the national news. They changed their tune.
Coach wasn't a science guy, was he?
No.
Coach didn't teach science. He taught PE. Or some coaches taught I had a coach that taught. What did he teach? It was like social studies or something.
It's funny.
Yeah.
I coach wrestling. I explain a lot of stuff in physics.
You got your 5 books?
I think this is gonna be my 5.
All right, hold on. Let me make it big. I was packing up my books. I decided to send that Turtles book, and they say F it. It didn't get pressed, and we'll see what happens.
So I'm gonna run the Canaans. Get that one done.
Yep.
That one, and the Something's Killing the Kids. I think that's gonna be my 5.
If they're all 9/8, that's
good little bump.
It's like $1,500.
There's a couple of them that might, like the Bloodstone might be a 9.6, maybe. The rest of them are all pretty clean. We'll see.
Still in a 9.6. I think Bloodstone sells for like $300.
Yeah.
I think I might be off. I haven't looked at it. I looked at the raw copies when you showed it.
And I mean, you know how it goes right now. I mean, the auctions, money's tight for everybody, and it's just sense to get big rated now than to try and sell some of the bigger books.
Yeah, unless you're willing to go on eBay, because it's not slow on eBay, but that comes with a price, which is the fees.
I mean, I don't honestly if I can buy the stuff right, I really don't mind hooking people up with a good deal. It's not because I'm not. I mean, I basically just want to pay for my collection. I just want to be able to pick up books and add a good book to my collection. And if I can do that, if I go and I find a guy who will work with me and we fill up a long box for the right price. If I pick out 250 books, if I find 5 books that I want to keep, I'm pretty happy. And then,
that's lately what I've been doing, especially on any auctions. I used to do it on eBay too, but you got to do a lot of searching and look for the right stuff. But if somebody throws up a lot in an auction and I want one book out of the lot, I'll bid on it if the price is right to get the one book and then sell the other stuff to get some of my money back. I mean, I did that with I know I'm going to sell the Kanan stuff, but I haven't decided when. And I kind of like them because the covers are cool. But I picked this up from X Collect. He had this one, a regular number 1, a Scotty Young number 1, and a number 6. It only went up to $150.
Oh,
and this is a second print.
That's a no-brainer.
Yeah, so you just look at the second print. It's about $100 book by itself on eBay. get it graded, it's even more. So I just said, I picked it up because I didn't have that cover, and I sold the other ones, I think, for around 130 and 140. So I ended up getting that book for like $20 to $30, maybe less than that. I didn't really look at the price because who I sold it to, I already shipped it out. But I think I only paid 20 to 30 when you do the math.
I got lucky in that I got this one buddy who he was out in California on some business, but he likes to go into collectible shops, but he's not into comics, he's into like sports and stuff. So he'll go looking for sports cards, but he found a store that had a lot of comics, and the guy gave him like a real deep discount.
Mm-hmm.
Basically start buying, I think I bought $190, like around 200 books, 190, like 200 books. And I'm into each book for about $3 a piece. So, you can do the math. It's not that big of a deal. I spent $600. I sell off the majority of the books, get my money back. And I was able to keep an Army at War. I think it's 114. It's the Origin of a Haunted Tank. It was in real nice shape. Usually you find those war books and they're just tore up.
Yep.
Yeah, they're either beat up or whatever. Yeah.
The people read them, and people. But so I find a nice copy of a key of an Origin issue, and then that's something I want to keep. And it's a good book, and to be into that for basically no money. But I'm into it for the work. I did some work and effort into it, but. Like you guys, I enjoy this. This is enjoyable. Talking about comics and hanging out and whatnot. So
that's the auctions are just an excuse to do this for me.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I'm not going to kid anyone. Like, have I made a few bucks selling books? Yeah, I'll make a few bucks, or I'll add some books, this or that. Sure. I'm not going to do it and like throw away money and lose money. I'm not going to buy something for $10 and sell it for $5. That just doesn't make sense. Why would you do that?
I'd keep it for that,
But that's what I'm saying. And the truth is, anytime I go into a store and I'm picking the books, I'm filling up a long box. I love it, and I don't care if I pay more than say somebody who's buying a collection. Because ultimately, if you buy multiple collections, you're going to pick the stuff you want and that is going to sell. But then you're left with the other 5 or 10 or 20 or 50 boxes of stuff that you have to find something to do with. Whereas I buy my long box of books, I know what I'm putting in that box. I know what I'm picking. And it's either I'm going to be able to sell it, or if it's something I picked, it's going to be something that I don't mind keeping. Like one of the things I have in the box that I will sell or I will keep, we'll just see how it goes, is like I picked up most of the later run of Marvel Star Wars, the original Marvel Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
Like 75 to 107. If I sell it, I sell it. If not, I don't mind keeping it.
Yeah, as time goes on, those are going to get more and more expensive.
Yeah, but ultimately, like, my thing is, like, that's why I don't have to. Look, I'm a teacher. That's my career. That's what I do for a living.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need to sell comics to pay my bills. I have a good school, and I do fine.
It's like, man, I was like, I don't do this for a living, but I use whatever money to buy more stuff in the hobby, and that's it. I mean, I work as a first responder for the sheriff's office, so I deal with enough with that, so I don't need to
listen to you show off with all your jobs and stuff.
Yeah, it's not as cracked up as it would be. Not as cracked up. I'm just trying to make sure I ship this good with CGC. I'm not trying to overdo it, but I don't want to underdo it. I'm actually gonna use the box they sent me 2 slabs. So I was like, because it already has fragile on it. We use that, and they're pretty, like, their boxes. I'm like, why do they buy these boxes? Like, those things are like, if you crush their boxes, You did it on purpose.
Probably like 200-pound strength cardboard. That double.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a double wide ones because what does it say on the back? Let me see. It'll tell me. It is was it 200 pounds per square inch?
Yep.
Bursting test? I guess I don't know what that means.
I know me boxes.
Yeah. So yeah, you have to apply a lot of strength and pressure to damage that.
I'll be honest. Like, I'm just doing my own options right now. If any of you guys ever wanted to jump on, you have an open invitation. Just let me know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, you're more than welcome to, just let me know. Because not all the guys jump on sometimes. So, but I don't have one. Actually, I'll talk to you off here about something because I want to do something.
Yeah.
I want to do something next week, but it's not going to be on the normal day. But next Thursday, not next Thursday, but Thursday is my next one. But I'm probably gonna do one next week, but it's gonna be maybe Tuesday if you're available for Tuesday.
Depends on time. Remember, I'm West Coast, so.
Well, it won't be. I don't do anything late. I'm not one of those 9 o'clock start. I'm like, if it'd be East Coast time, it'd probably be 6:30.
Well, that's like 3:30 for me. I'm not. I probably wouldn't even.
Oh, you're on the West Coast. You're on the West Coast. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm thinking the East Coast. No, I really like to start 7 Central, my time. Yeah, 7 Central, but
So
I don't like to
2
do.
hours. I'm 2 hours.
Yeah, so you'd be like every 5. Yeah.
I potentially. If I know ahead of time and I can make it probably happen. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you it's probably gonna happen. Because I'm not gonna do one Thursday. I'm off Wednesday. That's the only reason why I want to do it. So, I can do the auction Tuesday. Don't worry, have to worry about going to sleep early, but I can start it at a decent time. Hang out, talk, do some show, sell some books, and go from there. But yeah, probably 7 Central. And if you know my auctions, we never start on time. We only start on time once. Only start on time once.
I mean, look, hey, worst case scenario, if I tell you, hey, I can make it, but I can't make it till 5:30 or
Yeah, and that might be when we start.
So, yeah, that's cool, man. I'm not high strung like that. I don't care. It is what it is.
And just to let people know what I'm talking about is not a normal auction. So if people say, I didn't get an invite, this is not the normal one. This is not the normal one. This is like, really hanging out, throw a few books up and, hang out, throw a few books up, and then whenever we're done, we might just hang out.
Sounds cool.
'Cause Wednesday is Veterans Day and we get Veterans Day off. So
Yeah, I'm off on Wednesday too, so I wouldn't have to worry about getting off early either. So
what's up, the comic book G Spot? Robert Galvin. He's been doing some good shows on, I think, Saturday nights. Never can catch him because either I fall asleep or like yesterday I was working. A lot of people's shows, if they're late, I have to watch on rewind. And I watch actually YouTube more than I watch anything else now.
Yeah, me too. I end up being late, but just it's not really late to me. It's just because I'm West Coast, and so even when I start at 6, it's like 9 o'clock for the East Coast.
Yeah, some shows they start off late, like midnight at Look at this. This guy's selling the same book I'm trying to sell on IG. He's selling it for $150. I can't even sell it for $125. What's going on, people? He sold all of them. So he actually sold more than he has. He only has 3, and like about 6 people claim.
Weird things happen, There's no.
And I'm gonna show the book off because I have it right here. I've been trying to sell it more and more. It's the first appearance of the Darksaber. Star Wars Darth Maul #1, sought the Darth Maul, but it's the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't get it cheaper than like 170 on eBay. And I was trying to sell it for 125, and I just looked. I'm watching a live auction / game show on IG, and he had 3 of them. And he sold them for 150. What's up, Sparks? We got Sparks, the other guy who moved from Florida to try to take all of our comics, Nola. He moved here. He's been hit,
that guy.
he's been hitting all the low spots. I mean, he's been finding books out of what's the one? I can't think of the name. Yeah, More Fun. He's been digging in More Fun, finding some good stuff.
They got some stuff, dude. You just got to be willing to sit in that fucking place and, well.
Yes, that's basically it. You just got to be able to sit in there and just be willing to dig.
I mean, they got boxes and boxes.
Yeah, I mean, I found some good stuff before. A lot of times you find stuff he didn't even know he has, and if you don't buy it at the price he tells you, and he's gonna put it on the wall, hang it up there, It's kind of funny.
You gotta have the patience to go through dig through the books.
See, my problem is I don't like the guys that work in that shop very much, so I just don't like hanging out there.
Well, like the shop I'm working with, I'm getting from. This guy's got a back room. He showed me this back room. It's just like hundreds of boxes more to feel it.
He said, "Look," he goes, "It'll take years to look through all that stuff." That's why I think he goes like once a week, and I think he's hitting sections at a time. It's gonna take him like 10 weeks to go through all that stuff.
You gotta just be dedicated.
Oh, I got a super chat from Mr. Robert Galvin. Thank you, Robert Galvin. I forgot what these look like. I appreciate it. But I mean, you're doing some good stuff on that. I'll definitely always watch it if I don't catch it live, I'll watch it on the rewind. So definitely shout out to Robert Galvin and check his channel out, sub him up. That's all I can say. But I'm gonna do this for Mr. Galvin. So appreciate Mr. Robert Galvin.
Cowabunga.
Cowabunga. That's all I can say. Oh, that's my little sticker. So I got my books packed for CGC.
So which came first, the Turtles Cowabunga or the Bart Simpson Cowabunga?
Turtles. I can easily answer that.
Okay.
Yeah, because I could say I think the cartoon came out. The Turtles cartoon, I want to say, came out before The Simpsons, because I remember the Turtles cartoon probably from when I was in middle school, and I remember The Simpsons from when I was in high school.
The Simpsons came out in '88.
Yeah, that's when I started high school.
Yeah.
I'm about to that's what I was trying to look up the exact. It came out 89.
The Simpsons?
Yeah, 1989.
My only question.
Actually, it depends. If he said Cowabunga on season 1, The Simpsons was first. I don't think he did because the season 1 was almost adult. It was almost adult.
Did he say it on a Butterfinger commercial? First?
Yeah, but it was already it was like his catchphrase at that point.
Yeah. But the turtle, the reason why I said I think actually no. The Turtles did say it first. I was looking at the movie. The animated series came out in 87. The animated series, came out in 87,
right.
so the Turtles said it first.
I didn't realize I did not realize the Turtles animated was that old. I thought it was like early 90s.
I mean, no, we're getting old because Simpsons is 89, so and it's still going.
Trust me, I went on Disney Plus the other day because I wanted. Have you seen the episode that they do in New Orleans with the Simpsons?
With the Simpsons? Oh yeah, it's hilarious.
It's great. But I went on there to find it the other day, and then I looked and I realized, holy shit, there's like 32 seasons of the Simpsons. Like, oh shit.
Yeah. You're like, good luck finding it unless you know exactly. You're gonna Google it. If you don't Google it, you're gonna. Oh god. Yeah, that episode with the when they went to New Orleans is probably top 10 episode. It's hilarious. And it's probably just because I live here, but
I was gonna say, I think you and I probably have a slanted opinion on that, but it's a good one.
Yeah. So it's. I mean, he gets the freaking beignets.
He goes everywhere, dude.
He gets the po' boy. He goes to Jeans po' boy.
I know I'm
Dude, Jeans is right by my house.
Yeah, man. I couldn't believe they closed down, dude.
That's because money, man.
Yeah. Well, they had that. They were having incidents.
Yeah.
You know, people getting shot, police officers getting shot. Yeah. So yeah, it was. Yeah, it was bound to happen, I guess, eventually. But you know, that was a staple. It's been like it was on all kind of movies, TV shows. I mean, cartoon TV shows like
big fucking pink building.
Yeah, I mean, pink building that sells po' boy sandwiches. You know. Now you got to go to Park. Was it Parkway? You got to go to Parkway now.
Well, I mean, Jesus, you can get a po' boy anywhere. But
yeah, well, I know certain ones are like, I'm okay.
Well, yeah, clearly. Yeah, Parkway's good.
Did you live in Florida?
What's that?
Did you live in Florida? Is that what you said? Or
I was born in Florida and lived in Florida off and on for a good portion of my life.
what part?
I was born in Jacksonville.
Okay.
I went to elementary school in Pensacola. When I got out of high school, I moved back down to north central Florida, and then off and on around that area, anywhere from Daytona to St. Aug to Gainesville to Ocala.
I went to school in Gainesville for a while. I like that area.
Yeah, I went
growing up in South
went to
Florida.
massage school in Gainesville.
What's that?
I went to massage school in Gainesville.
Oh, nice. I remember like driving up the state from South Florida, and it was like you hit this point around, I guess, I don't know, Ocala or so, where it's like, whoa, this is a whole different. There's like green grass and hills and trees.
Yeah.
This is pretty cool.
Get past the Everglades and then get past Disney.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
all of a sudden you're in horse country and cow country.
It's a whole different environment. I liked it. I was like, man, I could see myself moving up here and living here.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's
a little country for my taste. But
well, with me, it was like, how far am I going to take my education, and do I want to, is Gainesville a place I could see being for a length of time? Yeah, that's why I asked. I saw the. Well,
yeah, there we go. I'm gonna add my guess for he was doing that.
Hey, sports affiliations aside, I got a free master's degree from UF.
Hey, you know what's funny? Is people think I go for LSU, which I support the local teams. I don't care what teams they are. I'll support the local. Look at it, he got the little
look at that shirt.
Yeah,
Damn,
so
that's a nice shirt.
What's up, folks?
I should get me one. I'm gonna get me one like that.
Yeah, you should, man. Pretty good shirt. Pretty good shirt. Actually wears really well. So.
Yeah, my buddy makes good shirts. I can't complain. Sparks, you and I, man, we got to meet up. Now we got comic books in common, and we got Gator love.
Yeah, I did my grad school at UF.
I went to Northwestern State and Natchitoches show. I always mess with people. I said I can care less about with college sports.
You can't say no one outside of like me and you even knows what a Natchitoches is.
I don't even get caught up in the. I mean, I like sports. Like I played plenty of sports growing up, but I don't get caught up in the rivalry or that much, really, at all.
Yeah.
This is it for me. I used to be like big time sports guy, followed everything. Yeah, not anymore.
I mean, look, I could dress up head to toe in Gators gear, but mainly it's to give like my cousin and my brother who like FSU a hard time. You know,
Packed up and ready to go to CGC.
and that's
Yeah, Sparks was Spine Ticks and all of them were talking about how we all got to get together and go hunt for some comics and stuff like that. And I was telling them, I said, well, we're gonna have to leave the area if you want to hunt some real comics, because we've picked through a lot of those shops that are around our area. I was telling Sparks that I said we have to go we have to drive an hour to go some. You really want to go some. If you want to go to some good places. Because I told him, I said, we can go to my little honey hole that that's about an hour drive, which I'm not worried about people going since it's an hour drive. But so we can go there. But he's like they're trying to get us to get some footage from for Spine Ticks, to show Spine Ticks.
Is that the place in Slidell?
Yeah. It's a place in Slidell my buddy owns.
Yep.
But I've never been to anyone in Baton Rouge. I don't know if they got
the only shop in Baton Rouge is mostly a card shop.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's why I said I've never been anywhere in Baton Rouge. I don't know. And Homa, I don't know if Homa has any.
Yeah, I don't know.
They got a Second to Charles in Homa. I knew that.
They got one up North Shore too.
Mandeville is good, depending on where you go.
I went to the one. I went to the one here. You got a shop.
It's just in the big comic town.
It's not. No, Big Comic City. I said you can say Big Comic City.
It's funny. I have a lot of comic shops, here in Vegas. Like, it's always been like a 20-minute circle, probably 8 to 10 off the top of my head. But then, like, if they have like back issues, like big back issues, they're priced totally the top of retail. Which, you got a big fancy store. I get it. You got to make your money somehow. Or I'll go into like an antique mall, and I'll just see books, and I'll be like, one thing that really blew my mind. This one guy had, it was a Raw New Mutants #1. The book looked like it was probably BF. And he had it marked like $140. I was just like, when is a Raw New Mutants ever when is that $140 book? I don't even think, I don't know that a 9/8 #1 is worth that much.
It's probably right about that.
So maybe a 9/8 is if you could justify at that price.
Yeah.
For which one? For which book?
New Mutants #1.
Yeah, #1s were selling for like $150 to $175, 9/8. But that's 9. But that's 9/8 though.
That's 9/8. That's not a raw copy hanging on a thumbtack on a display.
Sparks, that shop you're talking about, that's the one that was supposed to have the Clayton Crane signing, but refused to take in all that business over a fucking mask. So they told him he couldn't sign without a mask.
Yeah.
He told him to pound sand.
Yeah. Yeah. Which I don't know how they got chosen or picked to do it. That's just I don't know. That's the part I'm confused about, because my buddy shop that I'm telling you guys about, he got Kevin Eastman to come to his shop. He's gotten Tim Laddie, who does covers and stuff for Ghostbusters and Turtles too. Well, matter of fact, Tim Laddie lives in Slidell.
I was gonna say
so he lives there. I know he's tried to get Rob Guillory, but Rob Guillory's been doing that farmhand. It's the script and everything else. So he's gotten some big, not big, pretty good. I would say big, and Kevin Eastman's, but I'm surprised he didn't try to get him, Clayton Crane, to go there, because they didn't have a mask policy when it was going on. I can tell you that, because when I went up there, I said, "You want to wear it? Not wear it?" He was like, if somebody says something, but then if not, you're good. And I was like, all right, I was like, so I just, I was comfortable up there just shopping through stuff. So I was surprised he didn't tell Clayton Crane to come because he already has a great back issue, a whole ton of stuff. He would have made a ton of money. So I don't know how that worked. I don't know how that shot got chosen.
I don't know.
How it got, and then they end up not doing it. I was like, dude, come on. It's like, man, y'all lost out on a lot of money.
Yeah, it was funny. I had a local shop that had that Clayton Crane. I think it was like the second or third one on the tour. And I went there after school. It was on a Tuesday or a Wednesday. It was a Tuesday, I think. And I went there after school, like 3:00, and he had given out like tickets, like basically reservation tickets. And I was like something like 77 out of 150 or whatever. And he's like, yeah, don't worry if you come towards the end, because I'm sure people will come early and whatever. So I get there, and he's like, it's like 3:00. The signing's supposed to be till like 6. And he tries to tell me, he's like, yeah, he cut it off. I'm like, what?
Yeah, he did a lot of signings like that where he just like, okay, the people are literally in line, and he just like, okay, I'm done, and then he left.
And then I'm like, I talk to him, and he comes back out. He's like, okay, he says he'll do 3 signatures each for the 3. There was like 3 of us there. And I get, okay, fine. So we're in line, we're waiting. When I talk to his helper, he's like, oh, no, he'll sign whatever you want, however many you want. So I'm like, okay, fine.
The helper is like, hey, man, I'm trying to get that money.
Yeah, it's like, what? It's like if you ask the wrong person, you get the wrong answer. I don't know.
It was so funny. Because Big Lion Cat did it, and he said they probably would have didn't. He probably would have signed more, but he started late. He showed up late, started late, and then the first 2 people in line that were there the night before had about 30 books each.
Yeah, a guy brought a 4-box to
Yeah.
He was first.
So that kind of pushed everything back for him. I remember him telling about that. So they capped the line for him, but it was a mixture of things. Him coming late, starting late, and then the first 2 guys have 60 books, to him to sign, and he signs quick, but I mean, when you got that many books, I mean, you only can sign so fast.
Well, and like it or not, that shit gets tiring. Just fucking signing your name all day.
Yeah, it does. But, sometimes you got to make sacrifices for your, for what you're doing. I was just like, I was like, damn, that's disappointing. I'm going to show up 3 hours before it's supposed to be over, and you're basically telling me no. Okay, but it didn't end up being, so it was cool. One of these days, I'm going to head out to California and hit we got that Frankenstein's place. I've never, I don't know what's there in terms of comic, but it seems like it'd be a cool place to visit.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything bad about that. Frankenstein. I know. What's his name? JP McFly. He had some stuff. He had a shop at the Frankenstein's, but they stopped doing it. I mean, making more money at doing the mystery boxes. So.
Oh, mystery boxes.
Dude, I saw the boxes that freaking Wink Ink and Chad open up from the Superior boxes.
Yeah, I watched some of that too. They kept having Chad open more, and it just seemed like it didn't get any better.
Yeah, I know, it got worse. And he's like, I can't open anymore. This is getting worse and worse.
Yeah, I bought one Superior box. I don't think I'll ever participate in that again. So
I haven't bought one since the last one I got, and the main reason why, and I'm talking to Nola about it, the main reason why is because he can't go to conventions to get any of those exclusives.
He's got no books.
He has no books, and he's not. I guess he's not willing to try to go get collections where he can throw in older books. So I mean, it probably wouldn't be as bad if you can, get a Silver Age book here and there, throw it in one of those 10 raw books. But I mean, he's trying to get rid of all those street level hero books. I mean, and the only one that's holding value out of those books is the Last Ronin. Actually going up in price, but that's the only one out of all of those books that have actually gone up. And I'm happy I got one of these.
What boggles my mind with those guys, and I'm not knocking them at all, because I used to really like opening their boxes. I mean, you get some interesting stuff, and it would be a nice array of convention exclusives and all that shit. But nowadays, people are still ordering like the regular boxes and like the individual issues. You're going to get them in a superior box. That's all he's got. I don't get it right now.
Yeah. So when people complain about saying, "I just ordered this," I'm like, "Well, that was on you. Your fault. You shouldn't order. You already know that he ain't got no books,
right?
So you shouldn't. You should just order your superior box, and you're gonna get some of the exclusives, and then you see which ones you get, and then order the ones you didn't get. That's all you got to do.
Yo.
I mean, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, like you said, I used to love opening it up as well. I used to like opening them up, and I mean, and the guy's super nice. I mean, I've never,
oh, he's awesome.
But I mean, we're in a time of COVID. Eventually, he was going to run out of books to,
I'm personally not a big fan of mystery boxes, but then again, I also live in Vegas. I don't like to gamble. It's not my thing. I mean, I guess I do gamble in the sense I buy and sell comics, but there's a lot more education and knowledge that goes into that than just random chance. So I've only ever bought one mystery box. It was from the Boy Who Had Seven from Mad.
Mm-hmm.
It was $100 mystery box. And I got Secret Wars 1 through 12. And 8 was triple signed. So I was like, okay. I felt like the value was there.
Mm-hmm.
So I wasn't unhappy about the value or anything. Secret Wars 8 is a cool book. But
that right there is over $100. So
yeah, it's totally a good, but it just I almost felt like, man, I feel like I did good on this one. I should probably just stop here and not push my luck.
Yeah, I understand that. I mean, I got a Fantastic Four 10. And I can show some of the stuff. I only still have one of the books I won from the Spider-Man book. Because I had a giant size X-Men, but it was like a 2.5. But I won this one too, but this is from the Superior box.
Yeah, because the 2.5 GSX is worthless.
Well, it's not worthless. I already had one. I don't have one of these, so I kept this one. I mean, it's a Fantastic Four 10. 6.5.
It's a solid book. Very solid.
Yeah, a little bit.
I mean, about a $500-$600 book just because of the condition. So I said, I'll take that. Yeah.
I'm just saying, I've just don't, in mystery boxes in general, I've seen so many videos of people opening them up and being like, wah, wah, wah. And just not like, here's 10 random books that have nothing to do. There's no coherency. There's no.
Why you pointing at me? Pointing at me or Nola?
You.
What are you talking about?
I'm honestly, I'm not trying to. I'm not. It's not like a dig on anybody. It's just the nature of a mystery box.
No, go back and who that playlist. You'll find a number of those.
Well, it's a video that probably has 1,000 views now.
A mystery box you weren't happy with?
Nah, well, you can tell by my face I wasn't happy, but yeah, and then look at the video that has the most thumbs down. People, I don't know if they're thumbing me down or the mystery box. Because all I did was open it up, and that's what it was.
Yeah, man. Thumbs down. It's a
Todd knows about thumbs down really well.
it's an interesting phenomenon. Let's just say.
Oh, it don't bother me because you know why it doesn't bother me, because I got that one person that cares enough to at least click on my video to leave a thumbs down. That means a lot. That means a lot to me because I got people who watch my stuff and don't even leave a thumbs up or a thumbs down. So
Look, if somebody watches and does
look.
if somebody watches and does nothing, that means they're indifferent. That means they watch your video and they're indifferent. They don't care either way.
That's not true.
A thumbs up or a thumbs down, because either you really like what I'm spewing or you despise what I'm spewing, and I'll take it either way. Because why not? You know?
See, I don't, because I very seldom do thumbs up or thumbs down, and it has nothing to do with whether I give a shit or not. I just forget.
I forget too, because especially when I'm on other people's auctions, and they say, "Don't forget to leave a thumbs up," and I'm like, "Oh crap, let me."
Yeah. Oh yeah, sorry about that, Sparks. I'll stop.
Yeah, he didn't know you were. He didn't know you were from. You lived in NOLA. He thought you were just driving here and picking up books and leaving.
Yeah, not bad, dude.
Hilarious.
So who wants to close out my raffle, man? Who wants to close out the raffle? Come on, 3 spots. Got 13 people in here. Got 3 spots left.
Jay Blitz, you might as well buy 3 more.
He bought 6, I think. So I think I gotta look. He either bought. He might have bought 4. I think he bought 4. One person bought 2, and the other person bought 1. So it's only 3 spots.
I hear you, Jay. I hear you.
Yeah.
Look, dude, if you can buy 6 or 7 spots in a 10-spot raffle and get that book for $120 off, why not do it if you got the money to do it?
Yeah, that's basically what he did last time. I think he got 4 spots last time, what equals out to $160. So he ended up getting the book for $160 that last sold for $400. So
right. Yeah. I mean, if you got the money to spend on a raffle, why not give yourself pretty good odds at it? And
yeah.
Simply Incredible. What's up, bro?
Simply Incredible Podcast. They got Simply Incredible Podcast, and then they got Don't Forget About Us Podcast, and I think it's another one I'm missing.
Don't they have the Don't Forget About the Incredible Podcast?
It might be.
Simply don't forget about Incredible Podcast.
Yeah, simply don't forget. It's like super long.
Simply don't forget about our Incredible Podcast. Look,
Season 1.
Look, you're welcome, Who Dat. I got you.
Look at that. Uh-oh, y'all heard it. Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it.
I got a little finder's fee coming right now.
Oh my God. Like, dude, he's probably gonna win it again then. He'll have 2 of them now. There you go.
Okay.
I'm waiting on one more to come back, and then I made a trade for another one.
Now the shitty part will be if he doesn't. If one of those 3 or 4 spots he doesn't have, that's the shit.
Well, it'd only be 3 only the 3 spots he does, because there's only 3 other spots.
How many spots is there in total?
10.
Only 10.
10. He's got 7 of the 10.
Yeah.
But he's 70% chance.
Right.
Yeah.
Look at you, teacher.
Yeah.
Science, man. I got to break it down. That's how I think. So,
like I said, if you've got the money to spend $280 on a $400 book with a 70% chance of getting it, I mean, that's not bad. I'll take those odds.
it's not bad. I don't know. Yeah, it's not bad. I would agree.
And the funny thing is, it last sold for $400 according to GPA, but that doesn't include the tax. That doesn't include the shipping. So when you look at tax and shipping, it's probably $450. Somebody was all into that book. I'm doing $400 and I'm shipping it for free.
Right.
So, and no tax and none of that other stuff. So yeah, he said if I don't win, I'm gonna cry. No, you're
Yeah,
not.
I would too. But those odds, I'd try to.
I used that approach though in this raffle when I was in like I want to say 4th or 5th grade. We'd have a county fair every year, and they'd always have this raffle room where you could go and you'd buy so many tickets and you put them in a little box for each item. And one year they had an Omega Supreme Transformer, and I was like, oh, I gotta have that. So every single raffle my mom gave me, I put in that one thing. She's like, you put all your raffles in that? She got mad at me because she's like, if you don't win it, you're gonna be all disappointed. I'm like, but Mom, I'm gonna win.
I've had really good luck with raffles.
And I did. I wish I still had that thing. It was cool.
I have no luck with raffles. No.
I have no good raffle either.
Very good luck with raffles. I don't think I can. No, all the raffle books are kind of like.
I always look to the guy that comes in the last moment, throws a few dollars in there, wins it all.
Who did that?
Yeah, I wonder who did that. Just slide on in there with the government name and win it all.
Toby, friend. Toby.
Yeah, I don't know who
Whoever
did that.
I know who that is. Just slide on there and win. All this work to try to get up our names in the main. Just slid on in there.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Hey, I don't even know who he's talking about, but that was. Hey, he told me about that story. Yeah, some guy in the comic community, freaking he said like, dude went on his government name and
Yeah, one of Hulk number 2 and number 3, man. Is that what was it? 2 and 3 or 2 and 4?
Hey, that's what you told me. That's what you told me. 2 and 3.
Yeah.
3.
Who that? Didn't you used to have those?
No, I only have a 3. I only have 3, so I don't even know. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I only have a Hulk 3. That's all I got in my possession. I don't know. I have to go look in the archives and see what he's talking about. Oh my god, that's funny though.
She want monkey butt.
Yes, indeed. Well, to go along with that story, that is true. I mean, I don't. How many? What? I only spent a few dollars on it. I mean, I can't. I don't know what to say.
Well, that's the thing, Jay, is regardless if you buy 9 of 10, it only takes 1. The percentages don't really change.
You just gotta buy it.
It's about to go up in a month. Yeah, that's true.
It's like going to a roulette wheel and watching them put up red and black numbers like it matters, like the wheel remembers.
Exactly.
Biggie Shaq.
What's up, Biggie?
Well, no,
What's up, Biggie?
what's happening, Biggie?
I'm gonna put you down, Blitz, because you said it on live that you were closing it out. So,
Well, I mean, one
Jay,
outcome has nothing
just
to do
go-
with the next outcome.
And
So
look, just go ahead and send me but 20 of whatever you're going to send Who Dat, and that'll be my finder's fee.
man, he sent the money already. I can't even put his name in yet. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
No, what I was saying is, you're talking about probability. You can flip a coin 10 times and you can say 50% on heads and 50% on tails. But from one flip to the next, one outcome has no influence on the next outcome.
exactly.
Sure.
That's what I'm saying.
So, I don't know what method you use to pick your winner.
Just random.
If the random,
Random.org.
yeah, it's just.
So, I mean, he's got, a 70% chance. But random.org doesn't know that.
You're right about that one. You're very right. Good old random.org. They don't care how many spots you have. Because just like First said, man, so somebody could just slide up in there and get couple spots, and that's it.
I had my name in a drawing for Fantastic Four #1. I had started at the bottom and worked my way up, and I had 2 spots in the main. I was the only person in my name up there, 2 spots. I think there was like 10 spots in the final to get a Fantastic Four #1 5.0 white pages. Beautiful, expensive book. Guy comes in and drops, I think, like $3,000 or something on one spot in the main to close it out. He wins. I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore.
I remember when you told me that, like you said this random guy said, you know what, I'm just gonna buy a regular spot.
Mm-hmm.
And
straight up pay it 4-1.
Yeah, I was just like, what?
I don't know. That's
See, I like doing the mystery boxes and raffles and shit. I'm not in a spot where I can just spend money on nothing right now. So
Yeah, I haven't done a raffle in a minute.
well, I mean, yeah, I get it. It's fun. They're fun, but I don't know. At the end of the day, I think I'd rather just take the money I was going to spend and buy a book I want or some books I want, or
Yeah, that's the safest bet.
hey, Jay Blitz says you need to hurry up and do this drawing. The power's been out for like 5 hours there, and his batteries are almost dead.
Oh, yeah,
but you
that hurricane, right?
yeah, be safe.
No, that little tropical storm. Yeah, but he's in like, where is he at? He's in
South Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
South Florida.
Okay.
He's getting that one that's like doing a fucking zigzag all across the Gulf.
See, that's like I went inland as a Category 4
Came
and
down.
beat up, did a U-turn, said, you know what? I want to see Havana, Cuba. So went over to Cuba, and it was like, I heard they got some good key lime pie, so let me go up here. And then it goes up there, and it's taking a left, and then it's supposed to go straight up again. So it's like 2 U-turns and then north. I'm like, what the hell? We got one person left to play J Blitz. So just waiting on one person. I don't know if I'd run it on here, but how many you got? 12 people in here? Hey, 12 people. You want to buy some books? We'll do an auction.
The most impromptu of auctions.
Well, it's supposed to start at 5
Oh, you were
o'clock.
doing one anyway?
Yeah. That's supposed to start at 5 o'clock. So hey, yeah, somebody might want to buy something. Who knows?
I got some science comic books.
There you go.
Dude,
I got
these covers are awesome.
I got 8
Thank you
comics.
for supporting Native American Month, Heritage Month, man. Thank you.
8 comics. We're gonna do let's say to get these out of my house. Let's say $45 starting bid. Yeah, $45 starting bid. And if people don't know, this is the sketch version Canto #2 by Peach Momoko. Only think 250 were made, I think. So there you go. It's in top loaders. These 2 on top loaders. This is the first appearance, I think, of what's the name? High Summoner. So you got those 3 books. And then we got a whole bunch of Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel stuff. Miss Marvel 18, 19, 33, 37 variant. And then I'm throwing in the first baby group, which somebody was selling on the freaking auction for $20, I think. So there you go. 8 books, $45 starting bid. Go. But if you want to buy the Canto, from me separately, I have it on eBay for $55. There you go. And this boy, I had these books next to me. I'm trying to get rid of them.
I'll play some music so we can have some entertainment. What's not working? When it stops, you lose the video.
Yeah. Put them back.
This
I love it. That's how
officially became the best auction of all time.
When Pop goes the Weasel.
Yeah, when Joker pops out, it's over with.
Pop goes the weasel because the weasel goes pop. Little third base, anyone? Third base?
There you go. I might find some more books to add to this. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Oh, there you go. Batman Beyond just got pressed 37. There you go. Throwing in books. Just throwing in books. Just randomly. First Batwoman Beyond.
Ooh.
Just trying to get rid of some books because I know I might have more CGC coming back. So this might be the only lot I put up because I didn't grab any books. We're just talking and chit chatting. I was packing up CGC stuff, and this is like the only stuff I had next to me to sell. So, but got the Kanto #2, man. 200 limited print run. Virgin sketch variants. Waste some time. I might do that. I might do the raffle. Might do the raffle. I just gotta see. I gotta get my buddy to pay. Maybe get somebody to pay. So I can throw in here. What else I can throw in here? You can throw in another DC. You can throw a DC book in there. So they can 9 books. I'm just adding books. So we got roughly a $20 book. We got roughly another $20 book. We got a $50 book.
I know Jay Blitz. I can't believe they're losing too.
Then we got some books that probably sell for about $5 to $10 a piece. Then we got the Batwoman Beyond. And I threw this one in. Middleton color. There you go. But timer's gonna go off. Pittsburgh is losing to Dallas. What?
Yeah, 19-9.
It's the NFL, Blitz. It's the NFL. People forget like NFL. Anything can happen. There you go. That was my only auction item.
Oh, it's over?
That's over.
Damn it.
Just like that.
Just like that. Oh, that's good. Then shoot, people shouldn't be shocked when New Orleans beats Tampa Bay today.
New Orleans already beat them one time, so I don't think that won't be a.
It won't be easy. It won't be.
It's not gonna be an easy task, but I think it's very doable. I need them to beat Tampa Bay.
Oh wow, that's your team.
Packers, man. You remember the team that beat yours?
You guys lost to somebody last week.
We didn't lose to New Orleans, then. We did.
Y'all beat us in a stadium that was empty.
Yeah. y'all didn't have y'all.
Aaron Rodgers is like, he's like, I'd never been able to hear my voice before in the stadium. He's like, I don't know what to do.
Buffalo beat Seattle too, so that's good, and knocked them down a little bit.
Jay Blitz, Dallas is using their 4th string quarterback, actually.
Yeah.
It's Gail Gilbert.
Yeah, Biggie, 49ers are. I felt pretty bad the Packers whooped them up that bad because they're limping along. Crippled.
Yeah, man, they're just there to get rid of players. They sent New Orleans like one of the best linebackers. Please take them.
And it's an LSU kid.
Yeah,
Easy way for New Orleans to win. All they got to do is disrupt Brady tonight. No win.
Oh yeah. Get a couple sacks and he'll be like this.
Yeah.
Like that one guy. I thought it was 4th down. No. It was fourth down. It's not fourth down now, Tom. He's on the fail. I said, man. I said, did they hit? He had all timers on that.
But he's got early onset.
Like, sheesh. And they're like, yeah, no, Tom, you got to get off the field. That was it. We're gonna have to remove you. Oh man, it's funny. Got any books you sending in to get graded first?
Yeah, I've been slowly making a stack. I'm waiting on like 2 other orders to come back, and so those bronze books have been there since August 27th, scheduled for grading, and still never been graded. And I got another there with all modern stuff that should be getting scheduled for grading this week, hopefully. So waiting for something to come out before I send another batch. I'm like, come on.
Yeah, I got a Silver Age book that's scheduled for grading. It's been scheduled for grading for over a week now. Usually when it gets to scheduled to grading, they move pretty quickly, but I mean lately it's been lately it's been pretty slow, but it's been over a week now for that book. And then I got some modern books that they got sent off like in the middle of October, like October 18th or something like that. Those might actually get done before the freaking value tier one.
The signing I went to was on the 24th of last month, and I submitted six or seven books that I had that Mike Zeck, John Beatty, and Jim Shooter signed. 2 Secret Wars 8s, 2 Punisher mini number 1s, 2 of the Heroes cons, 2015 exclusives. And then it might have just the 7th book might have been like just a G.I. Joe book I wanted signed or something when I was a kid or something. I don't know. But they told me about a month. Which would mean I'd get them in about a week or 2. I wonder how close.
Well, those signings go ahead of everything else.
Yeah, they usually go.
Well, the signing was in the store.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But was it CGC doing it, or were they doing it?
No, it's Torpedo Comics. They,
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Oh, then they're gonna jump ahead of everybody. Just it's called Torpedo.
Yeah, those facilitators kind of have like a agreement with CGC, so a lot of times it's pretty quick.
Is that what it is? Okay, I don't know.
They're just facilitating it.
Yeah,
they got so many of those a year to keep like their status to do that too. So I think they have.
Yeah, they didn't do them for a while because of COVID, but they're supposed to do one every month. Mm-hmm. The first sign they had was Ray Park. I didn't go to that one because it wasn't part of the program, and I already have a signature on a couple things, so there was really like, unless I was going to get something and try and sell it, there wasn't much reason to.
Yeah.
So how is that shop when you go into it compared to what they do on IG? That's what I want to know. I mean, look at that. Somebody selling that Batman Beyond on the auction right now for $30. Man, see, somebody could have got all that for $45.
Like when you say go into it, are you talking in terms of like shopping for back issues or?
Yeah. When you're like shopping,
prices are the top of retail. Okay. But now when somebody if you come to Vegas and you like comics, I'm probably going to take you to that shop just to see the shop. It's pretty cool. They've got like NADAT coming out of the ceiling, and they've just got a lot of cool stuff. Just the artwork that they have hanging on the wall.
Yeah. Just to walk through it.
It's like a comic art museum, and it's really awesome. New books, they're cover price for the most part, unless they're marked up. Back issues are back, it's and like they'll work with you to a certain degree. Like I've gone in there and like bought some books from them. They've worked with me a bit. They're cool. I mean, the people are cool. They treat me good. I talk to the dude who owns it all the time, John, when he's there. Like if I see him at a signing and stuff.
I always wondered because I mean, some of the stuff I always see them show is like, man, it's very high. Like you're higher than eBay.
They sell things at the top of retail. Now they have a big shop with a lot of, it's a beautiful shop.
Mm-hmm.
It's not where I go to buy back issues, but not every shop serves every purpose.
That would be the shop for me to get new issues, something that just came out, like literally just came out.
Well, I mean, that's what they're paying for. They're paying for that shop and all that art on the walls and the ads coming out of the ceiling and the retail space, and they're going to charge as much as they can.
And then look, that's you can open up a store. That's your right to charge what you got to charge to make 100%. It work. It's the consumer's prerogative whether or not they spend their money there.
Mm-hmm.
I spend money there, but mainly I spend it to sign up for the VIP program, for the signature program, because that gets me signatures. It gets me not having to wait in line, which it's nice when you can just walk in, get your book signed, get them submitted, and walk out. And it's a half-hour process instead of 4 hours. It's that's the big, that's the thing that's cool to me. I know if I'm coaching during wrestling season and the wrestling tournament's in the morning and I'm going to get off at 3 o'clock, I'm going to get out of the tournament at 2:30. I can run over there with my books, still get them signed. If there's a line, I get to bypass that line because I have the VIP. I paid for the VIP program. When you work it out, what I'm paying per signature, it's nominal. Plus the fact is, honestly, I can make back what I paid and get 1 or 2 books slabbed, and if I wanted to sell them, I could probably pay for this year's and next year's fees. I've only submitted books twice. The Zach signing, which I haven't gotten the books yet back from. The other one was Jason Latour, and I happen to have an Edge of Spider-Verse 2 first print and a third print. And I got those signed, and he did a little sketch on them because that's how he does the signature. He draws a little Gwen face, but they there's a remark. So my first print came back 9.8. Got really lucky there. I didn't have him pressed or anything. I mean, this was just a book I bought raw, sat in my boxes, and handed it to him. I'm not even slick. I don't even put like the tape on the bag to get him to sign a certain spot. I'm kind of I don't know. I got to figure out how to do that. I guess it's not that hard. You put some tape on a bag and.
I don't do window boxes either. I go to in-person signings a lot of times, so I just pull it out and like point.
Yeah.
Sign there. It's like okay.
Whatever. Yeah, and then so I got a 9.8 on the first print and a 9.6 on the third print. So I thought, that's cool. I bought both those books raw. I never knew I'd get them signed. It was just the chance. But
I'm reading something. Yes, indeed. But yeah, I was always wanting because I see them live every day, selling on Instagram.
Yeah, they're going. I mean, they'll post their schedule for Orange County and Vegas. I've been in the store while they're doing that. It's kind of funny. They actually have a little sign up that says, if you enter the store, you are consenting to being on a live stream. Basically, you're saying, but like I said, they're look, they're good. They're cool in terms of like they're very nice when you go in the store, and they help you with stuff. They'll answer your questions, and I don't go there for my regular books because it's like a little bit out of the way for me. I can hit like 4 shops before I get to their shop, so it's it's kind of just a function of the closest shop to me. My buddy, I have a buddy. I'm buddies with the guy, so it's just that's where I go to get my main new books that I get.
Mm-hmm.
But then I probably have like pull boxes at like 4 or 5 different shops, just because I like to go to the different shops and see what everybody has and all that.
Yeah, it's funny. Like they're live. I think they're live right now. Yeah, they're live right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
They're like, it's so funny. They'd be live all day. Like once they start, and then they'll go late. They go later than they used to go. They used to only do like a few hours, and now it'd be like 8 o'clock my time, and they're still doing them. I was like, Jesus.
Dude, they've apparently got like 2 other they've apparently got 2 other locations that are just warehouses for books. So I think they've just got tons and tons of books.
Yeah.
With no conventions, and the stores being, just traffic in general being depressed. I was in their store once, and they had a Werewolf by Night 32, and it was, I forget what grade it was, but it was a Mark Jewelers, and they wanted $800 for it. I think it was like a mid-grade.
Looking at it now, that might be a good deal.
Yeah.
It was one book that I was like, damn, I almost want to. Do I have $800? I can lay out. It was like that was the one book I'm saying I was like kind of tempted. But a lot of times, look,
And then certain people, I'll tell you, certain people over there that work there, they'll give you deals. Certain people won't. I've noticed it just from the live streams. Like I know when Steve's there, Steve will give you a deal. Steve will give you a deal if
I went
if John's there, yeah, he'll say some crazy stuff, and they look at him like they're like, really?
But dude, I went and I got that book for you first, and they hooked me up a little bit on it.
Yeah, they went down from the eBay price. I didn't think they would, but they did.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, so
What's up, Barbarian?
do some busy.
Ooh.
What's up, Barbarian?
Welcome to the Lapdog Comic Channel.
Yeah.
So, it's, I can't say like, I got to be fair. Like they work with me. If I go in there and I ask them and I talk to them, they work with me. They're cool like that. But generally, yeah, their prices are at the top end of retail. So, you got to be an educated consumer. And if you buy a new comic that's $3.99, it's the same $3.99 there as it is anywhere else.
Yeah. They're not bad. I like them actually.
I don't think you can hold it against somebody for like trying to be a viable business. They're not. Nobody's telling anybody you got to pay this much for a comic. It's up to people to be, to be educated and
and a lot of things people like to buy from places that, it's just, I bought a book from Torpedo, or I bought a book from Midtown, or I bought a book from whatever else,
They definitely have a certain clout and a certain, that quality that makes people think that, and that's great, great for them. I enjoy going there. I'm happy they're like a local shop, and I can go do the signings and get like I've gotten a lot of good sticks there. Dude, I had that old Cloak and Dagger portfolio that Rick Leonard, I think it was Rick Leonard did back in the 80s. The Cloak and Dagger, right? And I pulled it out, and I'm only supposed to get like 5 signatures from him, and they're supposed to charge like $20 per stig extra. And he looked at the portfolio and he's like, "You want me to sign every one of these, don't you?" And I'm like, "Well, you know the drill." He's like, "I got you." He was there with his son, and his son had never seen that artwork, so they were like going through each piece, taking a picture of it. He was talking about it. So I was like, that's cool. Like he's signing my piece, but it gave him and his son like a moment to like reminisce about his artwork from like 30 years ago or something.
Mm-hmm. Just when they don't see something or they haven't signed something in a while, they like. I noticed they get. You know,
it like tickles their fancy. You know, it's like.
When someone brought up like an obscure Star Wars cover to Clayton Crane to sign, he was like, "Oh, thank God."
He did that to one of the guys that were at the thing. He brought one of those Kylo Ren ones, and he's like, "Oh, I haven't seen these on the tour before." And he was just talking about these first time he's run across it, signing it so far. So.
I mean, he's got to be so tired of signing Venoms and Maestros. And...
yeah, but you know what? You know those books are sold like crazy.
Sure.
That's what's putting food on your table and paying your bills.
Sure.
Can't hate it that much. You know?
Like you were saying about the Cloak and Dagger stuff, it must just be cool as an artist to see somebody come along with something you haven't seen in a while and go, "Oh yeah."
Yeah, and I've literally had that portfolio probably since I was in like 8th grade or something.
What are you doing?
Like when Matt Wagner, when they had his signing, I got one of my best friends in Florida one year had bought me the Grendel Prime statue for my birthday. So he signed that. He signed it on the base, and then he signed it on the bottom too. So that was kind of cool.
I got 2 sigs from him on the Batman Grendel books. I got a signature.
I met Ryan Otley was there once. Actually, when I went out to lunch with them, had lunch, sat next to Ryan Otley. He was interesting to talk to.
Man, Beta Ray Jim, how you been, brother?
What's up, Beta Ray? Good
Hey,
buddy of mine.
Beta Ray.
How's it going?
Beta Ray got that good deal for me for $1 last night. Marvel Fanfare #1.
Nice.
It's Michael Golden cover, if I'm not mistaken.
Now's the time to be buying books from people.
Don't buy anything from me.
Yeah, don't get it from me.
Until I get it graded. And then you can pay the premium. VK on Comics is live on IG. Check out VK. I got a Kanan 1 from Flip Mode first.
No, you did?
Yeah, they had a Kanan 1, not J Scott, but the Scotty Young.
Well, yeah, they're
Scotty
all-
Young, CGC 9.8.
Wow.
And they sold it. They dropped it, like did a reverse auction. It went down to $200, and I said I'll take it. I mean, because you get free shipping. So I mean, they only have one listed on eBay, and it's like $300 and something. You don't see that book. That's the one out of all the Kanan books. You don't have many 9/8 of. Because if people seen that book comes damaged with dirt and all kind of stuff on it, man.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, so to get it at 9.8, it's very rare. So I said I'll get that and add it to my other Kanan books. Then when they show them on the big screen, Elite Comics 11. Here you go, got the Kanan set for you. Got the Kanan set for you. But not in a rush to sell it, because they already hinted Sabine on what was it, episode 1? They had the graffiti Sabine does.
Dude, that show is so good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fuck.
I watched episode 2 Friday night. It was good.
Yeah,
I
I
watched
watched episode 2 last night.
I was like, I'm watching it, I'm watching it, and I'm like, man, we only got like 6 more episodes left. I said, it's gonna be over in no time. was like, oh my god, that's why they already announced they started filming the Boba Fett series. I don't know if they're doing. They already did season 3, or they started filming season 3 for this one.
What's up,
Man,
They started filming it right after season 1, so
dude? Hopefully Disney will just start releasing some of this crap they've got in the pipeline. You know.
yeah, I'm ready
The
to see
funny
how
thing is, I think a lot of stuff would have been released.
Yeah, they're getting ready to start shooting the Kenobi series in December. Is what Ewan McGregor said.
Mm.
So that'll be coming out probably next fall sometime.
Yeah, so I think I want to say season 3 is probably next year. Because I think they filmed it already, Mandalorian 3. So they just started Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Like a few days ago.
They're shooting new Star Wars movies starting in January or December in Scotland, something like that.
Then a lot of the Marvel TV shows I actually finished. You know, I think what is your girls when
Black Widow is coming out in spring or something, or is it?
oh
something?
Black Widow's coming in May, but I'm thinking about Scarlet Witch comes out this month, I think. Huh?
Oh yeah, WandaVision.
Yeah, WandaVision comes out this month, I think. And then right after that's supposed to be
Did they shoot the the Winter Soldier and Falcon show?
yeah, they finished that. They only had 1 week of filming left when they got shut down. Yeah, they hurried and knocked that out. The only reason they got shut down, they were in another country filming it.
Yeah.
And if they were in Atlanta, they would have finished it. But so I think they just finished that too. What else has gotten as far as TV show wise? A lot of other TV shows hadn't started, but they already finished all the casting. Like She-Hulk is casted.
Yep.
Miss Marvel, I think, just got cast.
She-Hulk. I saw that girl, that actress said, what's her name?
Tatiana Maslany.
Yeah, she said she wasn't playing that. Is that true, or is that like a bogus report?
She said that. No other news, no really news people kind of ran with that because I think Disney said they cast her. So, so I don't know. I don't know what's the deal with that because that news came from Disney. That Marvel or whatever, that came from them. I think a lot of the big time people ran with the news when they heard it. So I mean, the only thing that really I would say out of all the castings that people hadn't confirmed, she said she wasn't, but Disney said she is unless something happened. But is the guy who's supposed to be playing Kang the Conqueror? He didn't confirm or deny it. He just said, "Oh, I heard the same thing." That's all he said. And he got cast as. He's like, "I heard that too."
Trying to be boy.
Yeah. So, but I mean, that movie is what 2 or 3 years down the line. So, but it would make sense to have that casting early because I don't think he's going to be Kang in.
No, they got to build them up.
Yeah, I think he's going to be probably like Rama Tut or something.
Yeah.
Well, they're gonna start by putting him in after trailers credit. He's gonna be like the last thing you see at the end of some movie.
Yeah, just like Thanos was.
Yeah.
And the dude's a good actor who they got cast as. He's a great actor.
I wish they would do something with Doctor Doom like they did with Thanos because there's a lot of storylines where Doom is pulling together other villains to do things or coordinate stuff. Like there's a lot of mastermind type stuff over a lot of different things. So it'd be cool.
I got a feeling they probably will, but the issue is I think they had this already in play with Kang.
Yeah.
You know how Kevin Feige is. He has, wherever you see the plans are, like the next step, he's already like 5 steps ahead. So the stuff we hear about was already talked about like years ago. And because he said on the last time he was talking about all the stuff, he said he had movies slated up to 2024.
Nah, he's a good for 2035.
Yeah.
But when he said this though, this was like 3 years ago.
He's casting unborn babies.
Yeah.
The Warner Brothers is already starting to pull the Wonder Woman movie off the holiday schedule because they moved it to the holiday schedule and they moved it now to an unreleased, unannounced date at this point.
We're in such a weird position because it's like nobody wants to say like movie theaters are gone or that is just the paradigm has shifted, and I don't know that they are gone. You know, only time will tell.
If they are gone, we won't. There goes the quality of stuff we seen like Avengers Endgame. We're not going to see that quality anymore. We're not going to. It don't like some people are like, oh man, I'm not going to go to the theater. Then we're not going to get the same quality of movies we had. We're not. Because for them to make, they already did a test run to see if they can make money back on a movie, which was Mulan, and they lost money. So,
well, what AMC did last week, right? They're shaving off like several $1 million of stock to try to stay out of bankruptcy. And if they can do that, then they won't have to file Chapter 11. So they're trying to do a major stock sale to try to get them through this, so they don't have to file bankruptcy. Otherwise, they're going to have to do it because of the debt they've piled up.
And if money wasn't so tight with all of these movie industries, somebody would have bailed them out. Yeah. I'm just saying, somebody would have bailed. They would have got bailed out a long time ago.
But you can't really bail them out in a sense because you don't know how long this is going to go for.
Yeah,
you just don't know. You can't say like, okay, we got 6 more months of this and then we're good.
Well, the people I'm talking about that have bailed it out are people who like we're never going to meet. I'm talking about Bezos. I'm talking about Bezos. I'm talking about those type of people. People who can bail them out, and they're like, oh man, that's 1% of my income. Woo! That's the type of people I'm talking about bailing them out. Like, but yeah. So if Jeff Bezos bails them out and gives them $1 billion, he's going to be like, I'll get that back in a week. So.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's not I don't know that it's just like they need X amount of money to get through because you don't know what they're getting through. You don't know what.
Yeah, you don't know what the long term looks like. So,
which is.
I think they need a lot of redesigning too, and they actually already redesigned the theater, so they're probably going to have to upgrade their designs in the interior and have even less people in it, and then have to go from there. So I don't know how that's going to work, but. The biggest movie theater company in the world goes, you can probably say goodbye to movies in the theaters.
It's kind of sad.
Mm-hmm.
It's not kind of sad. It's extremely sad.
Yeah. Because if they go, it's a domino effect. You got to feel how to realize it's a big domino effect. Because if you don't want to go to a movie theater, then who wants to go to conventions, which a lot of cities make money off conventions? That's going to be the next step, so it's going to be a big domino effect. Movie theaters go completely, you're talking about a lot of industries are going to be affected. And you're going to be like, man, I didn't think about it like that. He's like, yeah, if you don't want to sit in a movie theater with multiple people, why do you want to go to a convention? Why are you going to want to go to a concert? You're not going to want to go to a concert. You're not going to want to go to sporting events. It's a big domino effect that eventually will happen.
Yeah, there's a meeting that happens here at the beginning of every year to kind of start things off, and then the big cons in the summer here. So they're like trying to figure out if they're going to still have the mini con at the beginning of the year. They're going to make an announcement in another week when they figure out a few things. So,
well, it's also like we're in a very unknown spot right now because, like, they predicted with the winter that there would be a spike, in COVID, and we're seeing that. It's flu season. People are getting sick. And that's what I'm saying is like to try and like plan more than a little bit of really the short term. It's a tough situation. I feel like them being able to put content out on like a streaming platform is it might be like, I don't know, like Disney Plus. I love watching Mandalorian, but that's the only there's not much else in terms of new material that I'm interested in. It's cool to have all the backlog of material, but is that worth me continuing to subscribe every month? I mean, I do because I get it with my ESPN Plus, and it's for that lets me watch my UFC fights, and Hulu I watch occasionally.
Yeah, I keep it because I let my niece use my account so she can watch stuff.
So but what I'm saying is if they were able to release like a couple of series at a time that had like the interest that like the Mandalorian has, because they've got plenty of stuff down the pipe from Marvel. I think with like Disney Plus, they're like kind of like stuck because they haven't released Black Widow, and there's a certain flow to their movies.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't. Also, if they go and release WandaVision, WandaVision's a lead in for Doctor Strange. If they have no knowledge of when they're going to be able to show Doctor Strange,
yeah, it's going to mess up the whole down.
it doesn't make sense to show WandaVision.
I thought WandaVision leads up to Doctor Strange.
Right, that's what I'm saying. If they show WandaVision, but they don't have a way to show, the movie theaters aren't working, they don't have a way to show Doctor Strange, they're never going to want to show WandaVision.
Yeah, by integrating all of the Disney Plus shows into the MCU, they now have a timeline that they have to keep.
Yeah.
And they already pushed it back 6 to 8 months, so.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, like what what Todd is saying about release dates. You can't release one and then willy-nilly release another because you've got them all tied together to be released in a certain order. So,
Yeah. I'm sure something happens in Black Widow that stages something else. We all know that.
right.
It's kind of a prequel-ish, but it's going to jump into something else. So,
Yeah, we know it's going to lead to something else. It's going to connect. It's I don't know.
Yeah, it's good. It's definitely could connect. I mean, even with the end credit scene is probably definitely dealing with something.
Also the fact that Black Widow, like what movies do they have coming up? They have Black Widow, Master Kung Fu, Eternals.
yeah, Eternals gotten done.
The Eternals been done.
But they gotta put if they were betting on one to succeed, they gotta put their money on Black Widow. She's been around. She's the established character.
That's why I said once before. I said when they did the Mulan, let's test the market out with the Mulan exclusive. I said to you, if people who love going to the movie theaters, if that was a thank you from Disney, because if they would have did Black Widow as the test instead of Mulan,
yeah, people would have
people would have paid for it. Some people say, "Oh, I wouldn't have paid it." No, you would have paid for it.
Dude,
Come on, it's all. Yeah, you spend more money at the theater, so you'd have paid the $30.
I can eat and drink whatever I want at home, and
yeah. So
Right.
So imagine if they did Black Widow the premium for that. So
Yeah,
they still would have lost money, but it would have got close enough where it would have been like, all right, now we just got to change up. You take out a marketing cost. You don't have to put marketing if it's on your streaming.
yeah.
But you got to think about it.
Once people know that if you want to watch the new Marvel product, it's on Disney Plus. You're gonna see. I gotta believe that's gonna grow Disney Plus.
Yeah.
That's the thing is eventually Disney Plus, they got to take the Costco model. Costco makes their money off of memberships. They don't make money selling shit. They make money to pay bills and all that kind of shit, but all their profit is from memberships. So what Disney's got to do is get to the point where the streaming service is profitable enough that they can sell the movies at a decent price.
And I think what's helping them too with that is since Netflix is raising their price, they can gradually raise their price, and people shouldn't be pissed off because guess what? Next Netflix is going to be $14.99, I think, or is it more? It's going to be more. I know they're raising it like $2.
Netflix has been doing it since they've had DVDs. Every year, just raising.
Yeah, so like it's so funny. They're gonna be raising their prices. So if Disney can probably go to $8.99, and nobody's gonna be bitching about it. Because they're what, $7.99, and just raise it by $1 on both, the bundle and the
As it is
single.
for $12, you can get Disney, Hulu, and ESPN Plus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they could raise that to 14, and people probably wouldn't be mad because you're getting 3.
And,
Yeah.
and speaking of which, Hellstrom dropped and nobody gave a shit.
I watched a couple episodes. I didn't really like I wasn't.
It wasn't good.
The guy who played Hellstrom, I didn't really like
Yeah.
that much. I felt the girl who played Satana was a little bit better suited.
I just, like I said, it just wasn't very good. I watched a couple episodes.
Yeah, it played like it felt very cheesy to me. Like
Yeah.
I watched like 2 or 3 episodes, and I'm not running back to watch the rest. I might not. I might be in one of those absolutely bored. Like I want to watch something. There's nothing to watch.
Well, and they're presenting it as some sort of horror series, and it wasn't scary.
Well, it's on Hulu. It's not going to be that edgy on Hulu.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I mean, just do it.
Well, so that's the last show from like the Jeff Loeb Marvel television, regime. So, it's something that they could put out and has no bearing on anything else.
I'm ready to see what they're going to do with Blade. It's always been a favorite of mine. Let's see where it moves.
I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
I think that dude is a good actor. I like.
Yeah. Well, that was supposed to be a lead-in for that, right? That was on the stage later on to tie in more vampire stuff and then bring in Blade and all that. So that's, I think, another
Well,
one.
at one point they were going to do Ghost Rider, and they had all this talk for Hulu, but it kind of like never happened once they fired Jeff Loeb and the TV went under Kevin Feige. So I know. Well, I honestly believe we will see Ghost Rider at some point. I think it's just I don't know which one or whatever, but. Maybe that's the thing, but the horror part of Doctor Strange that they're going to tie in Spirits of Vengeance and all those characters. I just hope.
Well, it seemed like they were angling for a Midnight Suns kind of thing.
Yeah. What I hope is Doctor Strange doesn't become a let's hop from portal to portal and just see all the different versions of the different characters, because. It could become that, but hopefully, not that they've made too many horrible movies. I think they have a certain formula that works and keeps it exciting and keeps it interesting. But we probably won't know for at least a few years.
Well, it's probably going to be another 6 to 8 months before anyone even thinks about releasing movies to the public. So.
Yeah, whoa.
I did go out and see New Mutants when they released that. I just wanted to go sit in a movie theater and watch a movie. And that was not good. Not good.
I didn't. That was crap.
There was no evidence that it was going to be good.
Well, no, that's just. I mean, that thing's 4 years in the making, multiple rewrites, multiple redirects.
Shot, rewrote, reworked, shelved, unshelved. The people who played the New Mutants who were teenagers are now in their 30s.
I was going to say, it was like watching the first season of Game of Thrones.
But I don't know. I mean, that's Fox and Mutants. What are you going to do?
This.
I think that was the that's why Fox pretty much said that was it. You know what I mean? When they saw that and they were going to lose so much money, My God, I guess I'm gonna have to call it.
Ugh. What's up, Taylor?
What's up, Taylor? And Jake Woods, I don't have any sympathy for you, dude. We had an actual hurricane hit here last week, so tough it up.
And then depending on where you live at, you had two.
Right? I had a tree down on my shed, so power was out in the city for a week. Still not back in places.
That is true. That is true.
I'm just fucking with you, Jay Blitz. It's shitty weather is shitty weather. Yeah, it's not worth the trade-off to be in Wisconsin for 70 and breezy. Just saying, Taylor.
Well, I like it out here, man. It's nice and cold now. I miss the cold. Being in Florida for so many years, I missed cold. When I was a little kid, I lived in New York, so I know snow. I remember snow from winter and playing in the snow and all that. I don't want to go back to snow now, but it's nice to have a break in Florida. It was sweaty and sweatier season.
Yeah, it's the same here.
Yeah, I imagine.
It was warm here this weekend. I was out in the water all day yesterday fishing, and it was a pretty day. Pretty day.
Catch anything?
Yeah, I caught a bunch of black drum, croakers, a couple of blues. That's about it.
Nice. You want to cook them up?
Yeah, I'm gonna cook some tomorrow. Just too tired today. We fished till late last week. We did some night fishing last night too. That was good.
Night fishing.
Yeah.
And Jay Blitz, I'm trying to get my buddy to send the payment, man, so I can run that book. I actually have everything set up. So that's all I can say about that.
I actually like Taylor. I actually like the snow. I've lived in the mountains of Colorado for years. I would like to be back there, but I know I'm in the minority when it comes to the snow thing.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to go in snow. I don't mind it cold, but if we moved there, it'd have to be the money wise for the job would have to be insane because my wife hates cold. It'd be like
Here,
6 figures.
it gets cold, but not so cold. Like I'm wearing basically a short sleeve shirt and shorts. I was trying to find a place to have breakfast this morning. I drove past one place and I saw like too many people in line. But they were wearing like big winter coats and stuff, and I was like, wow. People get wrap up real quick.
You ought to see it down here, dude. If it gets to like 60 degrees, people are wearing
I know what it's
jackets and yeah. Northern Arizona is a beautiful place, man. That place is really nice.
48 degrees. Oosh. It actually rained yesterday.
In the desert?
Yeah.
Yeah, hell does freeze over there.
Did you guys go run around outside naked?
No, I was at a garage sale.
Might have got a bargain.
Yeah, I bought 7 comics for $7. Sold one for $1. So gave somebody a good deal. Got my money back. I'm happy.
Yeah, Blitz. That's why I don't live in Florida anymore. New Orleans isn't much better, but
Yeah, 70 and wearing jackets. It sounds about right. Those are like, oh, I can break out the Ugg boots and my winter jacket and a sweater and my. Okay. I could honestly say I could do Florida like 365 days in a t-shirt, shorts, and flip-flops.
I'll actually say the coldest I've ever been was in Florida.
Well, North Florida probably gets colder.
Well, I was riding my motorcycle to work, and I was riding right along the beach, and it was just a morning where it was, I don't know, probably mid 40s, and with the humidity at 40, 45 degrees, riding on a motorcycle at 55 miles an hour. Fuck.
Yeah,
That shit got cold fast.
I was visiting a friend in Buffalo, New York. And we went to this one place that was next to like a small waterfall. And holy, the coldness that was coming off of the waterfall was like an intense, it just had an intensity. That was probably the coldest I've ever felt. I wore a jacket in Buffalo.
Jay Blitz, what shall I raffle off next? Ultimate Fallout 4? 9.4?
He tried to sell one of those on his auction last night. Couldn't sell it for $250.
For real?
For real.
Yeah, that book is like, I don't know what's happening.
It ain't happening nothing to it because if you watch Elite Comics page, he can't keep them on there.
I think sometimes we get a little insulated in the YouTube community, and they all keep buying the same books over and over.
Yeah. So, but these are the two I'm thinking about.
I think there's definitely something to what
That would go quick. I sold one of those, one of mine through Elite. So it went really fast.
Well, the Ultimate Fallout 4, I had two of them. He posted one for $359. Like within 10 seconds, it was sold. He just posted another one for somebody yesterday, and within like I don't even know the time frame because it has the time when he posted it, and the person claimed it at the same time frame. So it's within the minute.
Well, it's also like I don't know who you're talking about. Who Comics? You said
Elite. That's Elite Comics 11. He got like what 20,000 followers. So
is he the same one that does like a lot of videos on YouTube? I mean, on Facebook. Like
I don't know if he does anything on Facebook. He probably did. I think they do stuff on Facebook, but any claims or anything, they have to go through the IG.
Yeah, I was gonna say they do a lot on IG.
Well, I'm wondering, is there an Elite Comics and a Comics Elite? Are they two different?
That's two
Yeah, it's two different things. Oh yeah, your Comics Elite is that's a different thing.
Yeah, they do like a new comic day. Comics Elite does on their Facebook. They'll do batches of new books coming out and sell them and stuff like that.
You're saying Elite Comics, okay, but
Elite Comics,
it's just it's also got to be a numbers thing. Like there's look, there's a handful of people who are very active in like, and we run in certain circles in YouTube. It's a numbers game, right?
Yeah.
And maybe we're talking about a few dozen, a few hundred, I don't know. Then when you hit a number like 10 or 20,000, you just have that's a lot deeper penetration into the like populace, into the collecting market.
Well, I mean, look, on any given auction, we're hitting anywhere from 50 to 150 people, and it's the same people every time that are coming to all of our auctions. I mean, even someone like Very Gary, who's got 5,000 followers, he's got 400 people that tune into his auctions when he starts selling stuff. So, I mean, how many of the same books can we sell to the same people over and over?
Yeah, well, and then half the times we're just selling to each other,
Right?
But
First Edition's got a box of shit for me right now.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Hey, I send him books. He sends me books. We all trade and buy and sell with each other. And why not? That's what that's the whole point of the community. Like honestly, like half of like me selling is just to connect with other collectors who are as serious about collecting as I am. Yeah, I don't know if serious is the right word, but they're collecting that they want to buy and sell and trade the same kind of stuff, which means maybe I'm going to have some stuff they want. They'll have some stuff I want, and we can do something.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to Taylor. Taylor's doing I think his first mystery box run. If you guys are interested, check it out on his IG or YouTube channel. So, a little publicity for Taylor for the for the like 4 other people other than us that are watching this.
Taylor, I'm glad you could segue from my deeper penetration comment to plug, because sometimes it's the plug that gives you the deeper penetration.
Wow.
Like how I tied it all up there?
Yeah.
This feels like it's about to go off the rails.
No, we can bring it back. We can bring it back home.
Oh shit! Saints game.
Oh. It's funny, on YouTube we're all still here.
We're in the future.
Well, I can plug you, Tyler.
See you, Taylor. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get off here myself in a minute too. I got a couple of things I need to do before I go back to work tomorrow.
Almost time for the Saints game, so.
Like, I can just relate to what I see behind you first. The table with the books, the hand cart.
Yeah.
I know your struggles. You know my struggles.
Yeah. Yeah, my place is a wreck right now because it's like I got sick in the middle of doing a bunch of organizing and moving things out, and it just got away from me.
It happens.
There's a reason why I broadcast from a very small corner.
Please mind
First, you get that book I sent you?
Nah, not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. Yeah, they won't deliver it to. It won't fit my mailbox is like this big and it won't fit in there, so they'll deliver it to the post office. I have to go pick it up. So if it's delivered, I gotta go pick it up there because they won't come to your door because of COVID, and they won't put it in the office because of COVID. So it's
Really? They just drop shit off on my porch.
Yeah.
Which is a terrible idea given my neighborhood, but
well, FedEx and UPS will do that here, but USPS, I have to go. They'll say, "Oh, put a slip in my box," and I have to go pick it up at the post office.
yeah, no, I think the USPS here doesn't want to deal with people, so they just drop shit on porches and
Yeah, I would almost say, like, what's worse, having everybody come into the post office or just dropping stuff on porches?
Yeah, it'd be easier just to drop it on porches, but so they go to my post office. They only have one person working at the counter at a time. You got social distancing you have to do, so the lines are even longer.
same here.
It's not fun.
I try and hit the post office first thing in the morning before people get up and moving.
Yeah,
Otherwise, you're just sitting there.
it's going to be really bad starting now, probably with the. They said this is going to be the biggest holiday we've ever had for shipments. So
Yeah. Everyone's going to be buying shit online.
Yeah, well, who wants to go to a mall and walk around?
There you go.
I'm gonna say you still have malls?
Yeah, my mall, they announced last week that they're filing bankruptcy, so they're shutting down.
They had a mall by us that has I don't know if it still has it there, but they had what was it, caskets? They had a store that was selling caskets.
That's pretty fitting.
So,
Dude,
They make one big enough for the whole mall.
No, well, it's just kind of funny. The place it's at this place, Esplanade Mall. They sell I haven't been in there in a while, but I know they had a place to sell caskets. Then they had a little spot like somebody set up in the middle of the mall, like a little booth somebody made, so you can like record a song. Almost, it feels like a little studio, but it's like in the middle. And you can go in there and be like, oh, I got a beat, I want to rap. I want to sing.
I think that was an idea in like 1984.
Dude, I saw those two things and I said, wow, I don't know what's going on.
Well, I mean, like, there's like an outdoor mall, what they call downtown here. It's like out west, in the west part of Vegas, downtown Summerlin. And it's got like outdoor shop. It's all outdoors. You know what I mean? Like, there's no like the part that you'd be walking through the mall is just outdoors. You just have shops, and it's like I guess an outdoor mall. I think those are kind of what I see more of. There's not really like there is one mall here that I've been to, and that has a comic store in it. I went to it twice, but kind of far away, like 20 minutes.
And you sound like you're from New Orleans. People here.
Well, no, it's like
is the end of the world.
20 minutes away in Vegas. But the thing is, like, if I live out west, on the west side of town, so if you got to drive all the way out to the east side, where like the strip is, it just gets a lot more trafficy and crowded, and
Right.
touristy. Which I get what you're saying. What you were saying, who dad, like when it's Mardi Gras, you just want to leave.
Yeah, we just leave. That's all. Last 3 or 4 years, I think, or maybe more than that. I've lost count. We've been leaving.
It's the best thing to do.
So
I get it.
and I already got my vacation scheduled for next Mardi Gras. If anything, I'll just be in my house. But might go somewhere next year. So I got a flight credit with freaking Southwest. I got to figure out what to do anyway. They gave me till 2021 of September, I think. September 2021 to use it or something.
Got canceled because of COVID?
No, we canceled it because of COVID, and they were giving people 2 years to reuse it.
Right.
If you canceled in this time frame, it was a time frame. You canceled in this time frame for COVID, and we just did it because we was like, yeah, we don't want to take any chances, so we just canceled it. And they gave us, like I said, 2 years basically. Well, actually, like a year and a half, and then only give you 6 months. Southwest only going to give you 6 months, so they gave us like a year and a half to use it. So I said, you know what? Let's just do that. We'll go somewhere. I'll see you, Taylor. I didn't even know you left. But I have to check out his mystery box. I heard y'all talking about it. I have to see. Everybody's doing mystery boxes. Got Jay Blitz. You got Choo Choo. Taylor.
You.
If I do one, it's gonna be after Choo Choo does his. It'd be.
I'm gonna do the reverse mystery box. I'm gonna tell you what's in it. Ask you how much you want to pay, and call it a day.
What's up, HGM?
Everybody will be happy. What's happening, HGM? Lawman.
What's up, Lawman?
I'll probably do. I ain't gonna lie, I'll probably do a mystery box, but it's not gonna be really too much of a mystery. You're gonna know the slabs that are gonna be in there. And it's not gonna be as many as some people. I'm not doing like 75. I'm not doing 20. At the max, I'll do 10 if I have 10 slabs. If I don't have 10 slabs, I'm gonna do whatever slabs I have. So,
Two brothers. What's up, bro? And bro.
Justin, good to see you too, man.
Bro and bro.
two brothers. She just shared something on IG about The Turtle Adventures #1, like it's 9.8 newsstands, like $1,500, I think he shared it.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
What's the number one look like of that?
Huh?
So what's the number one of that look like? I don't even know what it looks like. I got some of those, but I got it right next to you.
I put them up. I'm sending one off to get graded, even though I didn't press and clean it. But that'll probably be a PC book anyway. But it's this one.
Oh, the Bebop and Rocksteady one.
Yeah, Bebop Rocksteady.
Yeah, I got some of those.
The newsstand one is in a 9.8 selling for like $1,500. 1,700. There you go, 1,700. And then I got this one. This one was an AOK, so this is a PC one, but it's signed by the penciler. Signed by the pencil, but it's not a newsstand. But this one I'm probably eventually get pressed and clean.
Sounds like the worst supervillain of all time. The penciler.
Oh, well, no, it's never mind.
I know.
I have some of those. I don't think they're 9.8s. They're higher grade though. But.
Yeah, so yeah, it's crazy. $1,700. That was like a $300 book.
Cool.
Well, the mystery box I want to do HGM Law is basically like Jay Blitz. It's not really, but mine won't be a mystery. I can tell you that because I'm gonna show you like all the books that are gonna be in there.
The mystery box.
Yeah, it's basically no mystery. You just pick a number, and it'd be kind of a mystery because you don't know if you're gonna get the one with, that book or this book. But hey, it's gonna be well worth it. Well worth it. That's all I can say. Well worth it.
I almost feel like mystery box is a misnomer because you're not really solving a mystery. There's no clues. You're just buying a box and you don't know what's in it, and you find out. That's more like a random purchase.
Would you prefer unknown box?
I don't know. Mystery just seems like I don't know. Maybe if you like send me a clue, maybe I gotta sell boxes that I give you a clue. And then you have to get and get another clue, and then figure out where the next clue is. Like 27 clues and spots all over the country, and then you end up in your own hometown, and I just put you the box.
Well, kind of what HGM is saying. Let's be honest. Mystery boxes are a bunch of books that you want to get rid of all at one time.
Yeah, I mean,
you can sell right off the top that you can bunch in with some other books and get rid of them. That's what mystery boxes are.
The only time I can see that being different is say you have a group of books, right? I don't know. Say you have 5 long boxes of books that you've been kind of collecting, cultivating for this, right? And every book has a certain value, and you only put, you're either doing Marvel, DC, Indies, or Marvel and DC, whatever. You know that you have a solid idea of what's in there, and you curate those boxes, and you make sure that if you tell somebody it's a Marvel box, there's some decent Marvel books in there. There's a key, there's some cool, there's reasonable, there's good books, but when the mystery box is literally just a bunch of filler stuff, and you don't even get a title that's like a main title, I will HGM about you don't get Captain America or Batman. You get, some random Brave and the Bold book, which I like Brave and the Bold, but I'd probably rather have an issue of Batman from the same era.
Well, and that's always been my argument. If you're doing a mystery box, odds are you should just treat it as a raffle, because there's probably some big book that you think you have a shot at, and you just treat it like a raffle. You happen to get some books from it. Maybe you get a couple you like. That's the only way. That's the only way I can stomach buying them when I do.
Well, that's why I'm going to do them like this. Is basically it's not a raffle to get a big book. Everybody's going to get a big book.
You get
know?
a big book. And
Everybody's going to get a big book. Everybody's getting the big book. It just depends on. Hopefully, you get the big book you want. You know, so everybody's going to get a big book. You know, if when I do mine, but you know,
HGM's telling Tricky sold these mystery boxes, and he said, I don't remember exactly what he said.
oh, this is the one he went off. He went on a rant about these the other night.
Basically, like, send an AOK to your favorite YouTuber, and for whatever price, it was a pretty reasonable price. I'll fill up a medium mailer box with the worst crap you could imagine. And apparently, somebody sent one to HGM, but he didn't open it. He said I believe he told me he wasn't going to open it on air because he was like, it's not. He doesn't want it to have the desired effect. Sorry if I'm misrepresenting HGM. I'm doing the best I remember.
Yeah, that's pretty much. He had a whole.
He
had a whole 10 minutes.
he's
He had a
gonna,
whole 10 minutes on the auction the other night.
he's gonna say it in a way only he can say it, but
Oh yeah, he was on fire.
But you know, hey, I probably would have just, if I would have seen a box come from Tricky, I would have probably deposited it straight in the trash, the way he was saying. I mean,
And do a bunch of crap like this. Captain Gravity.
I don't even know what that is.
See, there you go.
I don't think anyone does. Pretty sure the writer and artist probably forgot about that one.
Well, look, and let's be honest, the vast majority of comic books that have ever been published do kind of fall in that category. You know, but I don't know, man. So,
Well,
I'll honestly sell a variety of books, everything from, you know, $10 books together to a single dollar book if I'm just trying to throw something out there, you know, for just to get an auction going or whatever. But
well, I bought one of Jay Blitz's mystery boxes, and I got through the whole. We went through this a couple hours ago with Who Dat.
yeah,
We went through the whole thing, and when I opened the box, I was like, "God damn, this box sucks." No offense if you're still there, Jay Blitz, but I had no idea what this was. You know, and this is a $150 to $200 book raw, $500 book in a 9.8, and you know, every now and then you just get something in there you don't even know what you're getting, and so I don't know.
look, there's going to be better mystery boxes and worse mystery boxes. I think it's from a marketing from a marketing standpoint, it's good marketing because people like them because it creates. It's the same effect as gambling. You're hoping you get more than you paid for.
Sure, 100%.
Brilliant.
100%.
It plays on human nature. So, you know,
We all like to get something for nothing.
it's kind of like store exclusives. You know, they sell them for crazy money, and they're really $4 books. It's amazing to me. You know, maybe I should.
Just another sheep.
This is my comic book sitting on the floor pile. Well, many of them.
They appear to be going right back on the floor. Oh, look at that. That's a number one.
It is magic.
Make sure you bag and board that number one.
This has Alan Moore's name on it.
I bet it's not that Alan Moore.
That's not bad. Tom Strong's Terrific Tales. That's actually probably a decent read.
Okay.
I read Tom Strong. I liked it. He's not anymore.
Ooh, look at this nice Virgin cover.
Could they not afford text.
The fiction.
They couldn't afford a letterer.
Boom Studios.
I'll tell you one of the reasons why I bought Jay Blitz's mystery box is because he's prominent enough in this community that if he puts out a shit box, I mean, he'll never hear the end of it. It could ruin his whole whatever he's doing on Instagram. So, I mean, to me, there was a little bit of surety there, unless he was just trying to make a money grab and get out. So, I mean, if you're trying to sell to this community, you probably want to make sure that they're decent at least. Otherwise, we'll sit here for 3 hours, 41 minutes, and 50 seconds and talk about this shit.
Well, Matt, the horrible mystery boxes. Well, I told you I got my one. It was good. I was happy. I thought it was, a fair value. But I'm not going to push it because I know if I buy 10 mystery boxes, 9 of them are most likely to be 9 to 10 are most likely to be full of junk that I'm not going to want. And then I'm going to be another seller selling the refuse of mystery boxes on auctions. And
Right.
just as well, I'd rather sell stuff that I found and picked, and I'm putting it up for sale because I actually think this is a cool book, and I can tell you I like the artist or I like the writer or
Absolutely.
whatever the case might be.
Price jumping or here when the price is. So I was looking at the Turtle books. It was selling for about $300 last month. $300 last month.
Bebop Rocksteady.
Yep. You could have even got a Canadian price variant. What's this was 3 months ago for $655 9.8, which that to me is more of the one that should be pricey. But yeah, that's crazy. That's why $300. It probably was $200 a year ago, but $300 now. It's some people are paying $1,200, $1,700.
Dude, the whole
What
newsstand thing is getting ridiculous too. I mean, it's like all of a sudden you start putting a newsstand on a book and people want it for 3 times whatever its value is.
People are getting crazy. Then they don't do the research on the newsstand. Like somebody showed a newsstand of a book from 1979. Guess what?
They were all newsstand.
95% of them were newsstand because that was the first year of direct edition. That was the first year. So 5% out of all of printed ones were direct edition. 95% were newsstand. And they want more money for the newsstand of that year than the direct edition. I'm like, dude, it's harder to find a direct edition than the newsstand.
I was.
Why would I pay you? Why would I?
You probably have people paying top dollar for newsstands, and they probably can't really tell you what the difference between a newsstand and direct market is beyond that one's in a comic shop, and that might even be pushing it. But they don't understand and it's funny because nobody cared about newsstands back in the day. When we collected, it was you knew.
ETA Nick did the perfect. I think it was ETA Nick did the perfect analogy talking about newsstand and direct edition. He goes because he said like the 1979 to 80 whatever. He was like in that era, newsstand is not rare.
Right.
He said high grade newsstand is rare, meaning 9.8. He was like 9.8 newsstand in that era are rare. Yes, but he was like. Besides that, I wouldn't pay a premium if it wasn't a 9.8. And then he goes, now direct edition for the first couple years, he's like 79, 80, 81. Direct edition is like 5, and it goes up to like 10% in those years of all copies with direct edition. He's like, those are the ones that are more rare that you should pay more for in that era. And then once you get later, you get to the late 90s and 2000s, early 2000s. Yeah, newsstand is the opposite. It's 95 to 5.
I was watching an auction last night, and someone was selling a 7.5 80 X-Men 121, first full appearance, Alpha Flight. And it was a Mark Jewelers. It was a Mark Jewelers. So, I mean, he was asking, I don't know. I think he started off at like 150 or something, which is a fair enough price. But then everybody started in on, yeah, but it's a newsstand. And I'm like,
They all were newsstands.
first of all Mark Jewelers are newsstands, every one of them. And secondly, almost every one of that book you're holding in your hand is a newsstand. I'm like,
Well, okay.
Actually, in that era, all of them were newsstands.
right. Well, there are some direct markets. There are some direct.
With the slash, yeah.
Yeah.
Slash room, yeah.
Yeah.
But those are more rare because
Yeah.
you don't see them. You don't never see them.
But yeah,
People
I was
think
just like,
those are having flash.
trying to sell a newsstand book that is all newsstand.
People see that flash and then they think, oh, that's a second print. They don't really know.
Yep.
Get off that eBay.
If you see a Star Wars book like that has the slash, they automatically think it's a second print, but it doesn't say reprint. It might be a reprint, it might not be. That to me opens up this whole other can of worms, and you have a whole slew of auctions on eBay. I mean, on YouTube, on eBay too, but you got a whole slew of YouTube auctions, and you got a whole variety of sellers, all with different kinds of books and different levels of experience, different amounts of experience. I don't know if levels is the right word, probably not, but just amounts, time, whatever, knowledge. And then there's this whole like idea of hype, and like, to me, I don't know. I always thought like a key book is a book that is known and understood by the vast majority of collectors. Your first appearances, your major events. A book that has a scene in a movie and gets popular for 2 weeks, to me, is not a key book. It's just not. I mean, it got hot, not disputing that. People were asking about it, but it was like a 2 or 3 week phenomenon, and then nobody cares about that book. To me, that's not a key book. And a month after, 2 months after it's had its moment, if you're still trying to present that book like it's a key because it was hot for 2 weeks, you're disconnected from really understanding comic book collecting.
Or you're just hoping to take advantage of somebody that doesn't know.
Well, but that's the same. To me, that's the same difference. If you're trying to take advantage, you're just in it for the money. You're in it for the quick grab.
There's plenty of people that are.
I'm not. And that's what I'm saying. There's a whole, vast spectrum of sellers. Some use hype and.
Russell, you not doing Strictly tonight?
He told me he had somebody to take my place. So
I didn't even think about it. I just saw HGM talking about it in the chat.
He told me he had somebody to take my place, and then he just sent me the link, and I said, "Hey, I thought you had somebody to take my place." So I didn't plan on this. I didn't put anything together.
I know you got one book or one lot.
Oh, one lot, yeah. That's all I got.
Well, I got to go grab some food.
I can tell. An expensive turtle book.
I guess I'm just trying to. I don't know. I guess there's just different styles of selling, and
Sure.
You got to figure out as a buyer who you want to believe and who you want to trust and where you want to put your faith in. And honestly, I would say don't really put too much faith in anybody. Do your own research. Do your own figure it out what you want, what you like, and if it's not something you're into, don't buy it. But,
And that's the key.
but if you're into it and you find that seller that has it and you can work with them, go for it.
100%. Buy what you like.
But don't let anybody tell you to tell you to buy this, because if you don't, you're going to regret it. But I've regretted not buying stuff, but it was something I wanted, not because anybody told me, just because I wanted it. And then go back the next week and dang, that book's gone. Somebody grabbed it. Okay, that's life.
Oh, all right, gentlemen. I think I got to go get some food.
I'm about to get off here.
Yeah, it's about dinner time here.
Yep, I gotta get myself together for work tomorrow.
I got to get some food before the Saints game.
Yeah, that is true.
Maybe I'll swing by McDonald's and get some sweet and sour sauce. There he is. He's still with us.
You gotta say Popeyes, man. Man only likes Popeyes.
Shit, I got a Church's by my house that'll sell me 8 pieces for $6. Sometimes living in the hood pays off.
Hey, down here we buy fried chicken at a gas station.
Man, the best.
Sounds some good fried chicken at a gas station here.
The best. Oh shoot! I gotta go. The best chicken I ever had. There's this place called Fran's Chicken Haven. It's been open since like the '60s. Man, I used to go in and get like a big plate of fried chicken and some sides. Man, it was good stuff. I would just sit and eat. Then they stopped. Honestly, this pissed me off. I don't get pissed off too often. They stopped carrying Welch's grape soda, which I love. And I mean, I love dearly since I'm a little kid. And that stuff's hard to find now. I don't even know. I guess they make it, but
I don't know. I haven't seen Welch's in a long time.
yeah. And it was never the same.
It's all Fanta now. Or if you're down here, Big Shot.
I'm not a big fan.
All right, gentlemen, always a pleasure. I will see y'all later.
I'll see you guys later. Everybody, thank you for watching. We're just chit-chatting, for like 3 hours. So
Yeah, whatever.
I'll pack my books up in the first 20 minutes if anybody wants to watch that.
There's 4 hours of jibber jabber to go back and watch if anyone's bored.
Yep. So see you guys later. Peace out.
Later, guys.